Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our live stream of the Gencor Premier League match between Pakistan Association Club and United Service Recreation Club, USRC and PACC. I can tell you that USRC won the toss first on a hot afternoon. Scheduled for 1:30 start. Action should be getting ready. So if you'll be ready to get underway on time, let us know of any issues with the broadcast. We had some technical issues in the first game, but should be good to go for today's match. Audio sounds fine. Score overlay is done. I'll read you the team list very quickly. Pakistan Association captained as usual by Tanvir Afzal. Hafiz Khan, young batsman, bowls with a off spin. Anas Khan, left arm finger spinner, bowled very well the other weekend. We have Muhammad Waheed Khan from the Group All-Star Series, young fast bowler. We have Huzaifa Muhammad, off-spin bowling all around, a new addition to the squad. Good off-spinning all-rounder, plenty of experience at the Premier League level. We've got Alia Muhammad Zahir, young batting all-rounder from under 17 level, who's now making his Premier League debut, played last weekend as well. We've got Hamid Khan, who's been in and around the Hong Kong setup, top order batsman. We've got Hassan Muhammad Khan, young, exciting, fast bowling prospect in the national team setup as well, contracted player I believe. Manjinder Singh, Sunny Singh as he's known, long-term veteran of the club scene, very good big hitting batsman, capable of some tight medium pace. Ehtisham Muhammad Rawed, good fielder, good batsman, a lot of experience. And Zishan Ali behind the wickets, wicketkeeper Zishan Ali, one of the best wicketkeepers in league cricket last season if my memory serves me correctly, won a prize for that. Over to USRC, the captained by Imran Arif as usual, former county pro, Hong Kong fast bowler. Got Umar Muhammad, the keeper behind the stumps. Ali Skawa, the former Hong Kong batsman, likely to anchor the middle order. Awais Muhammad, the big hitting Awais Muhammad down at the lower order, didn't play last weekend, is playing today. Sharia Khan, pace bowling all-rounder in his second season of cricket for USRC. Might be third if actually, I'm not quite sure. Let me double check that, but fairly new addition to the squad. Zakir Hayat, under 19 prospect, national team prospect, all-rounder, bowled very well last game, but would like to score some runs today. Mohammad Ehsan, left arm spinner, very good left arm spinner, been USRC's best bowler at Premier League level in my opinion. I think stats bear that out as well, and he's very young too. We've got Khan Akbar, we've got Shahid Wasif. Shahid Wasif, as you all know, Hong Kong national player, first one to move across from the other side, brought his friends with him. He will not be happy I said that. Khan Akbar, also a very good prospect, has played at Premier League level for the independent clubs for a while, has now moved to USRC, has had good success for them the last couple of seasons, played for Hong Kong under 19. Waqas Khan and Ghazanfar Muhammad, two players who moved across from the other side. The batsman Waqas Khan, the leg spinner Ghazanfar Muhammad, both national team players as well, giving a lot of depth and strength to this USRC 11. Should be a good game, should be a very exciting game. We're just trying to get our camera sorted out, and I will go on mute now, and we'll be back with audio and footage in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Players are taking the field as we're just trying to get one of our cameras up and running. Bear with us. As you can see, that umpires are in position. And you can see on our third camera, the players are taking the field. Just trying to establish the name of the opening batters from USRC. My guess is Imran Arif, Omar Muhammad. Yeah. Oh, and our camera number 2 is back live.
Thank you very much for Farms, our resident camera expert.
Just in the nick of time, we've got all our cameras up and running, and we have Farms back here in the commentary booth as well. He's got a delivery on the way, so we might be set off for lunch in a little bit. But here we go. Imran Arif, Omar Muhammad set to open the batting. Looks like Hassan Muhammad Khan will open the bowling. We're getting underway. Last time around, USRC scored 132, if my memory serves me correctly, batting first. Which seemed like a decent score, given the pitch had some turn in it. But ultimately, it proved to be subpar with Lil Saiwan taking 60 off the power play. Hassan Ayaz blitzing 50. And from there on in, things just went downhill for the USRC. They sucked in it, they took it to the last over. A comfortable win for Lil Saiwan. PACC on the other hand, were chasing as well last game. And collapsed, chasing just 120. So really, this game could go either way. It's perfect, almost a perfect result to have for the toss. USRC getting another crack at defending the score. PACC getting another chance to defend the score. Shoaib Bacha calls out to the scorers to see if they're ready. I think they are. We are ready. Everyone's ready. Good stuff. Alright. There are no jersey numbers on our field. It's actually Mohammad Waheed opening the bowling, I think. Let's just see from his bowling action now. Yeah, it's Mohammad Waheed opening the bowling. First balls are wide. Yeah, unfortunately no team jersey numbers on the team list provided to us, but some names on the shirts and I can recognize most of them, so we'll be fine. Got walkie-talkies up and running as well. So we should be good to go. That's a wide to start by Mohammad Waheed. Taking a new ball. Thought it would have been Hassan Khan, but my mistake, it's Waheed. Really made a good impression in the Epic Group All-Star Series, did Waheed. Very nice action. You can see a bit of whirl of arms, almost bowls off the wrong foot. Played well there by Imran. Dabs backward a point for a single. Last game got off a really heated start between Lil Saiwan and USRC. And must see between the two clubs after all the going ons in the off-season. Today the atmosphere of the ground seems more relaxed. It's still extremely hot, but tempers will be cool. Hopefully. Things can always get out. So anyways, wide in the single. USRC underway. Omar Muhammad, I like watching Omar bat. He's a very entertaining, dynamic player. Likes his switch hits, reverse sweeps, scoops. You know, attacks the ball a lot, bounces down the wicket a lot. As you can see him there shadowing it. Always looking to get a move on in the game. Always looking to take the attack to the bowling. So he should be in for something good. As Farms joins us in the commentary booth with his Jollibee.
Jolly indeed. Looking forward to a great match here at Kwong Road. It is absolutely roasting here.
Good ball there from Waheed, just played back down the ground for no run. Ali on there, fielding it off.
Yeah, great start by young Waheed. He's had some really good experiences in the last 16 months playing alongside all the best men's cricketers in Hong Kong in the All-Star Series. Did a great job there, and here we see him come in, bowl against Umar. He's worked off his hip into the vacant mid-wicket area, and deep mid-wicket comes charging in and picks it up, and it'll just be the one run.
Yep. Big gap there. It was in the air for a bit, but safe. Now they shift across for the right hander.
You certainly can't get a sense of it just watching on YouTube. If you're in and around Hong Kong, you will know that it is absolutely roasting today. It's 34 degrees, I'm told, but my app tells me the feels like temperature is at least 43. There's not much of a breeze out here, so it's going to be hard work for these boys out here. Today is tried to pull it, and it's a caught and bowled just off the splice. Big wicket early on. Huge.
Caught and bowled. Imran going for the ball, the ball not quite coming onto him. But he's staying very cool there, waiting for the ball, taking the catch easily. And that's a big wicket, early wicket for the Pakistan Association Club. And USRC skipper is gone, and it'll be interesting to see who comes in at number 3 for them.
Yeah, that's really not what you want. First over of the day, and losing a big wicket like that, it really dents your confidence and means that there's just a little bit of work just to rebuild it. USRC batsmen are still going to have to bat with confidence. It's a good track out here today. It's a fresh track from curator Jashing. Had the under-16s play out here earlier and got easily through to around 140, so expect to see a total like that, if not much higher today.
So it's Shahid Wasif coming in number 3. Batted well last game. Him and Waqas had a good partnership. And yeah, good innings from him today. No explosive start from Imran Arif today. I think he hit a couple of sixes last time around. Today he's dismissed in the first over. Wahid, early breakthrough. So Shahid Wasif in. And as you say, it's going to take some rebuilding now. Great start for box substitution. He's good in the field enough. PACC. Big gap on the leg side infield for a single if Shahid wants it there. Very well bowled back here. He keeps it off the off stump. Shahid lets it go through. Excellent first over from the youngster here. 3 for 1 and 5 balls.
Yeah, it's a very upbeat Pakistan Association side. Keen to get their first win of the Premier League. Get themselves on the winners board. But USRC have definitely got the bit between their teeth this year. They're keen to make an impression on the league. Get some wins, if not challenge for the title, I'm told, as he just spoils us over a little bit with a wide outside off. One delivery left in the over.
So again, Wahid last ball. Another one. Oof. Once again, just leaves it a bit too wide outside off stump there. Shahid just has to go through. So double 3 runs here for USRC.
Yeah, Wahid will be disappointed with that. Been a superb over up until those last 2 wides. Hopefully he still manages to close it out with only 5 runs scored. Very positive signs for Pakistan Association with such a young talent coming through their ranks. Comes in, back at the length and just punched in the offside for no run. That concludes the first over. 5 runs, 1 wicket. It's all happening here at Gencor Road Recreation Ground. As we look to get the second over in. Over rate's going to be a critical factor in this today's game. It's tough out there, it's incredibly hot, but the players are going to have to make sure they move between the overs nice and quickly.
And that's what it'll be interesting to see if Tanvir Afsar takes second over, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to be the left arm spinner, Anas Khan. They're going to go spin with a new ball like they did against KCC. Marking on his run up. Left arm around the wicket to the right handers usually. Why if your left arm spinners in Hong Kong like going around the wicket to the left handers as well? It'll be interesting to see if Anas going to do that or is he going to stick to over the wicket to the lefty. Yeah, we'll say he's coming over the wicket. Tanvir has that slip. A lot of pace bowling options for PACC today, but not too many spinners. Anas Khan might be the only spin option. And that could be where USRC have the edge. They've got a lot more spinners in their ranks. Pitches that mission no tend to take quite a bit of turn, especially late in the afternoon in weather like this.
Yeah, spot on, Nitesh. Spin is typically a big factor in these T20 games. Pakistan Association without the services of Yaseem, who's still over in Pakistan. It's paddled to the leg side, it's bitten the man on the 45, and that is going to race away for 4.
Good effort there, but that's 4. That's a good start there. I don't know, but life's so sweet, it's very, very cheeky, very innovative.
Got a comment here from Muhammad Farouk. Who wins? Well, too early to tell, I think. You have to keep watching to find out. comes in, dragged down and just worked off the legs, and it'll just be the one run out to deep square leg.
But James Chan got the ice bag on his head and it came down. Yeah, they're missing Yasin Watasa, they're missing Daniel Curry as well, whose off spin proved to be very useful in the Premier League last season. They've missed a couple of spin bowling options here. They've got Hafiz Khan who can bowl a bit of spin, but I don't know if they'll turn to the youngster, especially at a stage like this, so they will be relying on the seam attack more than anything else. So Anas Khan, this new ball, is probably going to be their main attacking weapon, and they're hoping to take a few wickets in the power play. Put USRC under some pressure early.
Short and cut away through the offside, 4 runs. Cracking start here after probably advantage Pakistan after the first over, but the second over is all USRC.
And that just hasn't quite found his length yet. 1 over pitch to start the over, 1 short one there. Fair ball, run.
Shahid's probably missed out there, low full toss. Opportunity to try and work that through a gap or straight down the ground. Again, back of a length, but just hit to extra cover and no run.
That ends the over, 14 after 2. That's not finding his radar right there, first over. It'll be interesting to see if he keeps going with the new ball or if they're going to make a change. Oh, he's calling for drink already? I think he's calling for drink. He's giving some instructions to the 12th man.
No, I'll tell you what, I think it is Natasha's. There's a few mopeds parked in the back there, and I'm not sure that it's their official parking spots.
He's giving instructions to move the bikes. Many wonderful things have come from. Right, Wahid to continue.
So after 2 overs, 14 for 1. USRC after 9 runs off that last over. Just brought them back into the mixer, and see where he'd come in, he over pitches and it's a no ball.
Oh no.
Too many fielders outside the ring.
Is that what's going wrong here?
Great awareness from the umpires. There are 3 men back.
Oof.
Third man, fine leg and deep square leg, I think. So costly unforced error, and they picked up the single. So Shahid will be the lucky recipient of the free hit.
Now they've got Aryan down here, long gone for the free hit, and they push the man back and keep it wicket as well. Hopefully they just got 2 out here. Scanning the field, it seems like everything's okay now. Yeah, as I've been sure, watch out the umpires, they don't miss much. Here comes Wahid. Hit straight back down the ground. Again, the pull shot is a bit late on it. Maybe Wahid's hurrying up the batsman a bit, or maybe the ball's just not coming the way they expect. But that's the second time a pull shot has gone straight back to the bowler. This one a bit wider of him, and only 1 run, so he gets away with that wicket. Almost back on strike.
Free hit not been capitalised on. You see the field move around.
Oh, Wahid. 2 slips in place. Oh, this is interesting to see. Play nicely up the legs with a lot of sweeper. That's the one.
Yeah, interesting attacking field, going with 2 slips or a slip in a gully.
Yeah.
A bit of a bluff there, bowled nice and straight and played well by Umar into the leg side, the vacant mid-wicket area. Always frustrating for a side having a left-hand, right-hand combination, especially if they're rotating the strike. On a hot day like this, is the last thing that you want to have, is to keep running around and swapping sides every ball or 2 in the field. And then for a bowler, constantly having to make adjustments to your line.
Very well played, but very well fielded. Straight to Miran, who attacked the ball. And there was no run off of there.
Yeah, great bit of attacking field. Good to see that from Alian. Very quick to move forward to meet that ball and make sure that there was no run taken.
They'll be playing the Under-16 All-Stars final 22nd September, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, absolutely, and he'll be looking to carry on his fine form from his match last week. And if he can do that, I'm sure his Hong Kong Islanders team will have one hand on the trophy and a good chance of a taste of victory. As we see that ball let go right outside off and no run added to the score. Just as we say that, there's a lovely little breeze comes through the ground just to try and cool things off.
It's like 43 degrees. The good thing we started the season with T20s then, not 35 over stuff. Or 50 over stuff at this level. There you go. That's in the air. It's over long off. I don't think Tanvir's going to pull it in. Nope, it's one bounce to the fence of 4.
Yeah, great shot, slightly over pitched. Not by much, and Shahid's up to the task and he's managed to clear the ring straight down the ground, and that's 4 more. Great awareness from Shahid. He trains on this ground with the Hong Kong men's team. Played a lot of international cricket there, so he'll be well aware of short boundaries straight. Comeback ball just angling in there. In 15 minutes time we'll see Premier League action over at Kwong Cricket Club as they take on Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Too chilly, dude. I keep getting shit. The match. Anas Khan to continue here. Left arm over, I guess, to Umar Mohammed. So we see they got back foot square leg and a short fine leg. So 2 men behind square in the circle. And a deep square leg, mid wicket, and long on for Anas to the left hander. All 4 men in the offside are in the circle. Here he comes. Where is he going to bowl this? On the stumps. Oh, gets the outside edge, but there was a slip in his previous over. No slip now. And that's going to trickle away to the fence of 4. Such as cricket, you take the slip out, right away the ball goes through the 4. And it's hand on chin, thinking the exact same thing. Why did I take the slip out?
Yeah, tough break there. I guess that's the result of last over, just not quite finding the right area, and the team have gone a bit more defensive. Finally gets it in the spot he wants, gets the outside edge, and the man has been moved.
Here we go again. A little straighter.
Great bit of running between the wickets as Umar just lunges forward to defend that.
Good run there. So on the wicket now, and now he's got to slip in. Shall we see? Spinning the ball away from the right hander, so makes the slip back in play. There we go. What a shot! Brilliant shot from Saeed. Lifts it over extra cover. I think it's gone all the way for 6. Yes, it has. Phenomenal shot there. Really good. I think some good at these.
What a fabulous shot that is. Hong Kong men's head coach will be absolutely over the moon with a shot like that. There's a lot of work that these guys do in trying to hit what they call the pocket or hit over cover region where there tends not to be a fielder on the boundary. Oh, and even better that he's managed to follow that up by getting off strike.
Yeah, very good.
Outstanding batting by Shahid there, and if he can carry that on, he's going to do a huge job for his side and posting a competitive total.
And USRC are pretty good start here after the early wicket. 34 already. Going around 8.5 over 9 actually. Closer to 9. Comes on us again. Loud call of no as Ishan fields that one. Tried to look for a single wasn't there. They got a man in the wicket too, so good ball. 34 in the end of the 4th over. Good start in power play. Slightly shorter, and a really straight and square leg. That's over. Alright, quick change the field. It's 34 for 1 and 4 overs. Last game, he scored 132, if I remember correctly, and that was not enough. So today, I think they'll be looking again somewhere around 140, 150. They also got a good start in the last game, kind of lost there with it. This time around, they want to get that start, get that platform, and finish strong. They have shown they're prone to a collapse, but they also have plenty of good batting depth. So you want to make sure you have enough runs on the board. Changing bowling, looks like the captain himself, Tanvir Afzal, coming on to bowl now. First change after 2 good overs from Wahid. 2 good overs out of his young quick, and now he's run himself on. Tanvir Afzal, Sunday League Cricket of the Year last season, if I remember correctly. Former Men's Cricket of the Year, former Men's Captain, has played at this level. Has done well at this level for most of his career, so he knows what he's doing here. He's a very good option to have on first change. Interesting to see how he goes about this start. He's taking his time warming up, he's got his field ready. Man at deep square leg ground, he's taking a quick drink. Small from here, gets into production. Doesn't look like he only has one man on the boundary. Or am I missing somebody? Oh no, it's Alian right down here, long ball across, 2. Comes Tanvir. Down leg, going to be a wide first ball. I got his radar right away. Charge was he facing? Quite a few extras from the ACC today. Let's see if we can tighten up as we get into this innings.
Yeah, Tanvir Afzal, a very, very experienced campaigner. Tends to like to bowl his 4 overs in one spell, so I expect to see him just bowl straight through if he's going okay here. Welcome along to everybody that's joining this this stream from coming to you live from Kwong Road Recreation Ground, also known as Mission Road, here in Hong Kong. And what is the second round of Gencor Men's Premier League fixtures, having a round last weekend. Pakistan Association lost to Kowloon Cricket Club last weekend, and USRC had a narrow loss to Saiwan. So both teams will be eager to win today's match and get their first win on the board. In about 10 minutes time there will be a match starting over at Kowloon Cricket Club as they take on Hong Kong Cricket Club. That'll be Kowloon won last weekend, and this will be Hong Kong Cricket Club's first match as that takes the outside edge.
Over the man, short third man. He goes for yet again edge evading the fielders here for USRC. A bit of luck right away in this power play, to play, but
yeah, could have easily gone to hand, but it's gone over the short 45, short third man. 2 sweepers out at the moment, or a long on and a deep square leg. So Shahid riding his luck, but making his intent clear that if something's going to be overpitched, he's going to be looking at that straight down the ground.
Omar Muhammad calling for a cap. This is interesting. Here comes Tanvir.
Strays onto the legs, and Shahid manages to just hit it straight to the man at the 45.
So Tanvir's bowling with the keeper up as well. He's not trying to bowl too quick. He's trying to hit the right area on the stretch. He's got a lot of experience, knows how to find the right legs and get the new ball loosing, but so far being negotiated pretty still. It doesn't look like there's too much on offer for the quicks here.
No, it looks like a good track. It looks like, if anything, it might favour the spin bowlers a little bit more, but having watched the under-16s out here earlier, it looked like a very nice wicket to play on.
Very good starting with it. Ooh, as we say, that's going to nip back in and hit him high on the thigh pad.
I can't remember the result of the toss, but I'm assuming USRC won the toss.
No.
Pakistan Association.
Pakistan Association won the toss and elected to bowl.
Yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
interesting.
Quite often you see teams in Mission Road elect to bat first, knowing that Mission Road pitches can slow up a little bit. But obviously they've got a lot of confidence in the pitch they've seen,
Yeah.
and back themselves as a side to chase down these runs.
It's also a bit of, they didn't pull off the chase last weekend. They'll be looking to get that back, prove that I was a one-off and that they can chase a score. Here comes Tanvir again. Push straight back.
Back of length and just defended by Shahid. As it does, it looks like Umar's going to lose the helmet,
Yeah, he's coming in for a cap.
take the cap. I think that's probably a sign of the heat out there. As there's a bowling change again at the softball end.
Right, I want to mention him. He's a new addition to the Premier League squad for PACC. Has played for the Independents. A very good off-spin bowler as well, so he's their second spin option for today, Josefa. New addition to the PACC squad. I don't think he's played for PACC in the Premier League yet, though he's played a few Sunday games for them in the past. You can check that, but he has played Premier League level back when we used to have the Independence club team. And he's played a lot of Sunday cricket, both for PACC and for Vagabonds. So this is good to see Josefa come in and have a bowl here. They're sticking with the spin with a new ball option. They've taken Anas Khan off and gone for Josefa. So spin from that far end, from the softball end. If he can bowl well, it gives him another good useful 4 overs on a pitch that should suit them. I think that's why Omar's called for a cap. They've got Hassan Muhammad Khan on their attack, so I think Omar will want his helmet back if Hassan comes on the bowl. Nice ball first up, slow and full. This plays straight back. I like Josefa's here.
Magnificent lid.
Not enough of our Premier League players come out with nice hairstyles. These games are being broadcast, you got to look the part. Here comes Josefa. Down the wicket. Is it gone somewhere? Nope, straight down for no run.
Love the aggressive intent, not able to get under the ball or get it wide of the fielder, so no damage done. PACC, I'll be pleased to see that, thinking that there could be an opportunity coming their way, but equally if Umar's able to make connection, could be scoring. So quick to move his feet, but only hit the straight to point and there's no run.
Over so far.
Catch it. Oh, that's not caught. That's safe. That's one bounce. One bounce for 4. Good shot there. Omar Muhammad taking on the spinners early today. Pulls that slog sweep off. Good check if there's 2 balls to come. 2 balls to come. Up. Ball it! Great comeback there from Josefa Mohammed. Got slog swept before, comes back nicely, then gets the wicket at Omar. So the second wicket goes down just as we approach the end of power play. And USRC another bright start, but again a couple of early wickets. That it proved a bit costly for them last time around, after losing those early wickets.
Yeah, 2 wickets inside the power play, just. So Shahid will carry on and Wakas Khan, as Hong Kong men's teammate, will come out and join him at the crease. But aside from the 2 wickets, it's been a solid start, and that wicket will just even up the ledger a little bit between these 2 sides. And a great bowling change and quick wicket. Which will please Pakistan Association faithful immensely. That sound is me opening a nice cold can of Coke in what is an absolutely stinking hot day here in Hong Kong. Courtesy of 2 typhoons that parted ways and left some great weather in its wake, but we've got to deal with some soaring temperatures at the moment.
Indeed. 43 for 2, final ball, power picking up. Don't be fooled by Josefa's shirt. His name's Josefa, not her buzz. Borrowing another player's shirt, I guess, because of his short notice call up into the squad. Wearing the 47. Wakas Khan gets ready to face his first ball. Him and Shahid yet again have a big job to do here to take USRC to a platform or position where they can launch in the final 6 overs. You see Josefa's got a nice little action, a lot of twist on the shoulder when he bowls the ball. Gets a good amount of purchase that way. Good running there. Good single, and it's a power play. 44-2. Not bad power play, but again losing those 2 wickets is what's going to be costly for them. Umar and Imran out of here again, not making it through the power play overs. But 2 pretty good batters out there, and Tanvir Afzal to continue. Let's see if we can get an update down from KCC on what's going on there. Here comes Tanvir Afzal for the first ball, 7th over. Bowling into Waqas Khan. Outside half of the bat, down to third man. Jogs safely through for a single. Sunny Singh does the fielding there. Really love the new USRC shirts.
Yeah, they're nice. They do capture the essence and set up at
Yep.
USRC.
Lots of plants there. They've got
Lots of
nice
plants and
food.
trees around the pool. Lovely spot to go if you ever get the chance. See Tanvir coming again. Straight to mid wicket, there's no run.
We take a position on PCC. Hopefully that'll be resolved soon. At the moment, they're trying to work towards a solution. Tanvir runs in again here to bowl. A little upset with himself there, Shah, that he couldn't get the single. I think he thought there was a single offering if he had worked that ball just right. But good line, good length there by Tanvir also. No run. Just tightening up now here a little bit with PCC. Only 7 overs into the innings, you can already see the heat taking its effect on the fielders. 43 degrees, unusually hot day for Hong Kong, even by Hong Kong summer standards. This is typhoon heat. We're like trapped in a little package of weather.
Typhoon hot.
Typhoon heat. A little bit of heat between the two typhoons. And here comes Tanvir again. Off the hips.
Shahid pushing hard here, trying to get 2, and he's going to get it.
He's going to get very good running as well. Running hard there, Shahid. He's one of those players who's got a lot to prove in this Premier League because he's coming back from a bit of injury, trying to establish that he is one of the better batters in the national setup, working very hard on his technique. Played good innings last weekend, looking to score big here again today. But yeah, sister, you know, we can't see any blue sky. It's just like a smog above us, trapping the heat in the ground. No rain, a lot of humidity. Ooh, there might be a bit of rain around us. Farms has jinxed us by opening the weather forecast. Going down leg, they've appealed, but Shiroi is going to raise his arms, I think. Shiroi is not going to signal a wide. No. He's just walking around. Top ball, tighten on the legs for no run. But yeah, Farms has jinxed us by opening the radar image.
Nothing to do with Ninatesh. I got the observatory warning saying there could be a thunderstorm or a little bit of rain around, but it's hard to see that happening at the moment. As we see Tanvir Afzal continue into his 2nd over.
The last ball of this over coming up. Into Shahid. Lofts it high, yells of catch. There's a man longer. I don't know if he'll get there. It's gone well over his head for 6. Phenomenal shot there by Shahid Wasif. Just a nice little push. He's into it. Lovely shot. Big smile on his face after that 6 ball. He's very happy with that. 50 for USRC. At the end of 7 overs. Lovely shots for 6. Right, sorry folks. Just great 6 there by Shahid Wasif. Thankfully not a lost ball. We haven't had a lost ball in the Premier League yet, but the under 16s lost the ball earlier today. So make of that what you will. And so Zefa comes in to bowl now to Waqas Khan. Bowling very well here, Zefa.
Into the leg side and push hard, but they're only going to get the 1. Thanks to everybody that's tuning into the stream. Please feel free to put any questions you have in the comments box or let us know where in the world you're watching from. It's great to get an idea of where people are tuning in from and watching. Ball slides down the leg side and it'll be a wide.
Second off, Jose is taking the wicket in his first 1.2 overs. One comes in ball again. Back straight to him, no run. Bowling very well. You're getting a bit of purchase off the wicket, finding his length. I know he works hard in his bowling, Jose. Almost every week he's at a net session somewhere. Oh, a lot of turn on that one. Very well played by Waqas. Just watched it onto his bat and dabbed into the offside. So Shahid, played by Shahid. Spun back sharply though, not so off stump. Almost hit his stump. Look at the field, got two sweepers on the leg side and long on for three. Short fine leg, short mid wicket. Oh, it's wide. Spinning down leg. Niaz raises his arms. Still two to come in this over. A deep square leg, deep wicket long on, and one mid wicket in the circle and one short fine leg. And then he's got long off back and three in the circle on the offside. No catching fielders of any sort. He's looking to dry up the runs. Full and wide outside some driven nicely. Fielder at cover, gets a hand to it, but bursts through and it's gonna go to the fence. 4 runs, very nice shot there. Waqas Khan with a nice drive to the offside. Gets his first boundary. 61 for 2. So looking good here, USRC, looking on track like you saw last weekend as well. They were on track for a 150-ish score, but then it's kind of lost their way at the end. Ended up at 130, which is still, we thought, a decent score. This pitch a bit better for batting perhaps, so maybe they would need a bit more, maybe 160-ish, 170 to be comfortable.
Yeah, they'll certainly need more than they had last week, one would expect, but cricket's a funny game, you never know.
Yeah.
It's worked into the leg side and they push for 2 again, but they're not going to get it.
Yeah, good fielding there in the deep. Tanvir Afzal. Tanvir Afzal not happy that a mid-wicket fielder went and fielded on a deep square leg. Going to him, the ball was right in front of him. We need stump mix farms. It makes this whole broadcast a lot more interesting.
Yeah, certainly spice things up, that and the stump cam maybe. And as we said at the start, looks like Tani Afzal's going to continue. More than likely go through and just finish as 4. This will be his 3rd.
Yeah. You can see the heat showing. All the PACC players already ambling back to the fielding positions. Not much energy left. It's really sapping out here. Unusually hot weekend down in Hong Kong. Rain has stayed away, but heat hasn't. Okay. Long on, long off back. Third man, fine leg, and a deep mid wicket, you could say. Yeah, mid wicket. More of a square leg. Here comes Sunny. Very full and straight. Push down. Really good fielding by the man in the mid wicket circle, but couldn't get the pick. Yeah, well, he just couldn't get the pick up done. And the batsman on through the single in the end. Again. Do we have a score update from down at Kowloon Cricket Club?
I can give you one from the Hong Kong Optimists versus the Dragons game, and the Dragons ended up getting along to 170 all out in the final over of their innings.
That's alright.
So watch that space, see what happens in that match. See if we can try and pull up.
I wouldn't want to be the Optimist spending 50 overs in the field in this heat. Meanwhile, another single there for USRC, who are going along nicely here, getting the odd boundary, retaining the strike, these two. Setting the platform, you bat until the 15th over, you would think.
And in the other Premier League match, 1.4 overs in, and Hong Kong Cricket Club are batting first and a 10 for 1.
Oh. Martin Qudsi out. Cut Baba Hayat, bowled Azaz Khan. Big wicket down there. Yes, no, yes, no. Throw comes in and one striker's in. Oh. Direct hit would have been in trouble. A good loud call for no early from there from Waqas. Certainly Shahid back. So HKCC batting first in that game. I don't think the live stream's up yet. They are working on it down there. Hopefully we get some footage from that game soon. Here comes Tani Afzal again. Great bit of running between wickets there, just dropped in and
pulled through for a nice easy single. Just the 3 singles off the over thus far. 2 balls left in the over.
Big wicket for the Hong Kong Cricket Blues. Martin Kudsi out early. One of the nominations for Player of the Year at our awards dinner. Meanwhile, Tanvi Afsar getting ready. Not good over this one, Tanvi Afsar. He's almost finished 3 overs here. He's given away 17 so far. Going for a run a ball. Now the top ball. Very good at this time. He knows his skills, he knows his plans, he knows his batsmen well. Very consistent with areas. Very rarely you see him bowl a full toss or a short ball or a bad ball. Very professional when it comes to cricket. He's getting loose over very nicely. I think we can see at the boundary Hassan Khan starting to warm up there in the white sleeves. So we could be seeing a bit of pace coming in now to either replace Tanvi Afsar or maybe at Huzefa's end.
It'll be interesting to see. One would assume Tanvi's gonna finish his allotment of 4.
Oh,
Great bit of work down the leg side by Zishan Ali.
Yeah,
No chance of a leg side stumping, but phenomenal piece of work tidying that up.
very good. Danny does occasionally stray down leg side a bit with his wides. Something that's creeped into his bowling over the last few years, but he has a bit of a no-ball problem. I think he's rectified that by now. He's bowling well here. It's true. Look up the stats. Anyways, bowling well here now, Tanya. So last ball. Yeah, he might bowl 4 out here, which suggests Hassan Khan could come in from Huzefa's end, the softball court end. He's got 4 overs of spin up his sleeve. It'll be interesting to see how he finishes off Anas and Huzefa's overs as well. Good ball, well played. Again, back of a length, very hard work that way. Straight to Wahid, that's short in the wicket. Also got something, he's able to accurate medium pace. Both heavy ball, I'm glad it didn't sand. So
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they use their options today, especially if Tanvi Afsar's bowled out early. He's used up his overs.
he seems a bit tired here now, Tony.
It looks
On
like
his knees already.
he's struggling a bit there. Maybe there's
It's the heat.
not feeling too well coming into the game, or
Yeah.
perhaps it's already the heat taking its toll. You certainly saw with the under-16s earlier, it's not easy, and I can assure you, just sitting in the commentary box, it is absolutely cooking, and will not be easy for the players out there.
Not easy for the umpires either. Joy Vacha, back-to-back games for him. Soldiering on here. Experienced campaigner. He'll say he's done umpiring in worse conditions, but I doubt many more conditions worse than today. Anas Khan has come back into the attack, so spin continuing from that softball end, but a change in bowler. The left arm spinner coming back in. Nice ball first up. Just defended by Rakas for no run. 66 for 2. These are going well. He's got to keep on going. Interesting to see who comes in next for USRC. Quite a few batting options. They got Zakir Hayat, Awais Mohammed actually playing today. A big hitting option they have up the sleeve. Down the wicket, right down the ground. What a shot! I think that's gone 1 bounce, or has it gone all the way? They shouldn't confirm with clarity. It has carried. Absolutely belted. Great shot, that. Dancing on the wicket, just missing it. 6. Phenomenal. Pressure now on the bowler. Boundary conceded in the first half of the over. Going inside now. Anas Khan under a bit of pressure. Where does this one go? Ooh, a bit too close. Outside edge, just falls short. Wahid, that's short there, man. No run. I don't think that's where he intended the ball to go, but got away with it there. He comes again now. Anas in, left arm around. A little bit quicker, darted in a bit shorter, cut into the offside. Where Hassan Khan fields. And I think you could see Hassan now come on to replace Tanvi Afsar. Tanvi on his knees there. Hassan warming up, so I feel like there might be a bowling change in offering. But yeah, maybe Tanvi will push through and complete this 4th. Anas is in his 3rd. He's been expensive today after bowling really well at KCC last weekend. Was pick up the bowlers. Did he get Babar Hayat, or was it Tanvi who got Babar Hayat first ball?
I think it might have been Tanvi.
Yeah, it might have been Tanvi who got Babar first ball. Cut down to the offside. The sweeper Hassan Khan with the fielding and the throw. Good effort from the young man. Only one the Shahid. Going well here. 74 for 2 and 9.5. last ball. Okay, Anastu here. Very wide of the wicket. Be watching that back foot there. Cut away into the offside again for 1 run. So he's gotten out of the over nicely. He's gone for 30 in his 3, which is not what the captain would have liked from his frontline spinner. And he's quite found his lengths today. But the pitch, as we mentioned before, really good for batting today. And 75 for 2 out of 10. I don't think PACC will be too upset. Still on a chance to keep it around 150, 160. And I think they should back themselves based that with the batting strength they've got. Oh, drinks were being run onto here, but the umpires have sent them back. Tanvir has sent them back. Tanvir has asked for water at the boundary, which I think fair enough. He's come off the attack. He's coming down here long on with us. And it is Hassan Khan on the bowl. It's an exciting young bowler here, Hassan Khan. Great to watch. Very quick. One of the fastest bowlers going on in Hong Kong today, Hassan Khan Mohammed.
Yeah, big Hassan coming into the attack at the Argyle Street end.
Here we go. Tanvir's having a quick drink on the boundary, setting his field. While Hassan Khan gets ready to start his over. Hassan Khan here warmed up. Not sure if you could pick up our walkie-talkies were going on about there, but just getting a few preparations done and getting ready here. 75 for 2 in 10 overs, so going well. USRC, they laid a platform here. It's all about kicking on now. Shahid Wasif has batted very well, 31 of 30. Waqas Khan 18 of 14. Hassan Khan in for his first over. Was a very impressive last season across all the leagues. He's got long on. He's got third line back, fine leg back, deep square leg. Probably a sweeper somewhere else. I can't see it on the offside. Short ball first on the pull right away. Boundary rider does very well there, number 49. It might have been Alian down there, number 49, not quite sure. A really good effort from the youngster on the beat. It's only just 1 run. Hassan again, he's going to go back of a length again and he's going to try pitching this one up. He's now bowling to Shahid Wasif. Comes again back of a length, too short, too wide. Bit of work for Shiroi there. Free run, and there's another ball to bowl, and it's extra again. In this weather, they're like twice as taxing because you just got to bowl the ball one more time. It's just a little bit longer, you've got to spin the field as fielder. Then he has pulled up a chair next to us here, gone in between balls. Can't blame him, this heat is happy. Good advice there, Tanvir. So don't bowl the extra balls, this is going to tire you out. Gotta stay fresh and fit here. Long, hard 10 hours coming up if they want to win this game. Can't be bleeding 80 or 90 runs here. Need to be tight. Again, short, it's on the money, but that's excellently pulled away. No chance for the fielder, that's 4 more. Shahid Wasif up the task. You sense the kind of camping the back here against Hassan. They expect the short ball. They're ready for the pull, and you see a lot of them in the nets. You see a lot of them at training. That's dug in short, and he's just absolutely nailed that for 4. Lovely shot. Bang, right off the middle of the bat. Great sound of it as well. He's going to pitch this one fuller. Is he trying to find a fuller length, or is he going to stick with his short ball attack? He's only got the 1 man decent wicket for him. He's got fine leg and long on. There's not much protection for him to drop short again. Here we go. Again short! But this has been hammered into the turf and fielded well at short mid wicket. So yet again he's banged that in. Well, he's doing a job that short mid wicket. Hit it well, it was really short. I think it might be 1 for the over above the shoulder. No, has not been marked. No, I don't think umpires think that. The Niyaz thinks that was well with shoulder height. So hammered into the pitch there. Loud sound at the back. So again, this is a battle of short pitch bowling here. Hassan Khan softening up the batsman. He's got to deliver the sucker punch. It's got to be the Yorker, the full ball, you know. Push him back and get him out. But there's Hassan bowl here. Another short one. He goes for the uppercut. That has been given 1 for the over. Yeah, quick signal from the umpires. Went for the uppercut. There was a very good line on that short ball. It's not easy one to pull. Good pace. Hassan really working up some heat here. Proper young fast bowler. Takes pride in his pace. Not here to hit a length. Shahid Wasif taking him on once and twice. Third one, he tried to take him on, didn't quite connect on the uppercut. We're into the 5th ball of the over now. Is this going to be the Yorker? Is this going to be the fuller one? Or is he going to go back of a length again? Let's go. Here comes Hassan. Back of a length again, not as short. Guides it off the back foot into the gap. Feeling it deep, runs in. Just one run. Oh, sorry, they run 2 there. Very good running. Fantastic. I thought it was just an easy single, but they've run back hard and they've taken 2. Excellent work by Shahid Wasif and Waqas Khan. These 2 young men, fit men, national sport players. Shiroi seems to be having a word about running on the pitch, just giving him a friendly reminder. Just be a little careful about where you're running, or it doesn't look like enough of a warning. But probably for the best. Here we go. Last ball, he's up against Shahid Wasif again. Everything this over has been at his half of the pitch, Hassan. Will this one be at the base of the stumps? Oh, he's tried a little bit further. Shahid's taken him on. It's over long off, and it's raced past the fielder for 4. So he did try to get that a little bit fuller. But just in the spot, Shahid was ready for it and lifted it over the mid-off fielder for 4. No long off at the time. Nice boundary yet again. And flying. Meanwhile, over at the Kwong Cricket Club, our HKCC, the visitors, are 15 for 2. Nizar Khan, Hong Kong men's team captain, still out there on 2 of 10. He's lost the HKCC captain and his captain, Kinshit Shah, caught behind by Chris Carter, and Martin Qudsi was caught by Baba Hayat, both off the bowling of Aizaz Khan, who's taken 2 for 7 in 2 overs. Jay Davidson 7 runs in his 2 overs as well. Last week the pitch at KCC was a bit up and down, something in it for the hit-to-deck quick bowlers. Difficult to bat from what I heard. Seems like we might have a similar wicket here today, so could be in for a low-scoring game, but HKCC a couple of wickets down. I don't think the broadcast for that game is up yet. I know they're working very hard on it, so hopefully we get some good news from down there soon. Meanwhile, Anas Khan going to bowl out. He's bowled 3 overs of 30 so far. I think we had a bit of a change of gloves, as they call it these days. The
What did they call it back in the day?
I don't know, it's just drinks break. But now it's called a change of gloves. A little bit more subtle. Anyways, Anas Khan now to bowl to Waqas Khan. 30 of 3. He's tightening up in this final. He's one of the lead spinners and had a good Premier League last season too. Again, I'd been watching that back foot. It's getting very close to that return crease. Coming very wide of the wicket, Anas Khan. Driven down for 1. So Shahid Wasif has batted very well. Took 2 boundaries of Waqas Khan that previous over. He's on 41 of 35. I think he missed his 50 last weekend, so he'll be wanting to get that 50 here. I'd be keeping an eye on that back foot of Anas Khan. Yep, looks fine. Getting very close to the return crease. Now what a shot! What a shot! 6 into the netting. Shahid Wasif dancing down and taking that on. Looking a phenomenal touch here. 50 runs partnership already. These two have come off just 33 balls. And Shahid Wasif has raced on to 47 of just 34 with 5 4s and 3 6s. He's looked phenomenal today. Hitting it very, very cleanly. And USRC, we've mentioned this before several times, have yet to win a game at Premier League level. Going very well here at the moment. I've put PACC under quite a bit of pressure at the end of the back half of this first innings. 170, 160. That puts some pressure on them. Here comes Anas Khan again. Wide of the crease. Better ball, no slip. Deliberately edged almost, but very sharp Waheed there. No run. So he was looking for single there, Shahid. Was he trying to dab it down to that vacant slip third man area, but Waheed very quick to pounce on the ball, so no run. 94 for 2. Here comes Anas again. Very well bowled again. Thick, genuine edge that time. I don't think that was deliberate. Again, no slip place. Another run. And we're live, I think, we are live from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Sorry, Kowloon Cricket Club. There's a live stream up and running. Go on to our YouTube page to check it out. It should be on Facebook as well. So we're up and running live from the Kowloon Cricket Club as well. An exciting game they're offering there. Here comes Anas Khan again. Beats the outside edge. This is a good response by Anas in the end of this over after being hit for 6. Has found his length outside of some 3 times in a row. Shahid a bit disappointed he couldn't get the shot away. He's been trying to get through third man and point. There's no third man fielder, so he's been looking for that region. 3 balls in a row, 3 dots. Anas again fires it in. That spins, but it's really short and quite wide, and it's a wide in. So another ball to come here. 95-2. Anas Khan, final ball, he's given 38 away so far, hasn't taken a wicket. And he ended well. Shahid Wasif 4 away from 50. Cuts it hard, beats the man in the circle, puts the dive in. I think he might have gone a hand onto it. Azefa checks his fingers. Only 1 run as the boundary fielder tidies up. Takes Shahid on 48, takes USRC to 96. Yes. It's a good partnership here. These already cost 50. Pressure starting to build on PACC. See the worm there on your screen. There we go, Shahad Wasif now. On strike again for Hassan Khan. Last over, 5 short balls. And then he pitched Fuller and got lofted for 4. What's he going to do here today? Is he going to be a similar back of the length and setting him up for the full ball, or is he trying to hit a better length this time around? Let's see what Hassan goes for here as he runs into ball to Shahid Wasif. Short again, pull in the air, Yazov catch. I think it's going to land, no man's land. There's a big sprint when he put in. Yeah, it's landed in between the 2 fielders and they just get 1. So Shahid again, not backing from the short ball, is taking on the challenge. He wants to go after it. Good luck again. The field is not quite set for catching that short ball, I think. He's got. Well, is the final in the circle? Oh, the final is in the circle. Alright, there we go. So he's got a catching man there. He's got a mid wicket in this circle. Yeah, so he's got the short fine leg in the circle there to catch that top edge. That's been just sailing over his head. Deep square leg is on the boundary. Mid wicket in the circle. Here goes Hassan. Now he's going to Waqas Khan for the first time today. Where is this one going to go? Better length, still back of a length. Still closer to his half than to the batsman. But not too short and a good line. So Waqas Khan is kind of playing and missing in that. Hello? Ambulance. Oh, ambulance. Can we ourselves struggling here on the boundary line sitting next to us. He's struggling here. The heat. The heat is getting to the Pakistan Association players here. Tough situation to be put into field first. Big toss to win in these kind of conditions. You want to bat first. Put that 20 overs of fielding into their legs and hope that when they come out to bat it induces a few errors. Here comes Hassan again to Waqas Khan. Again, really short. I think that'll be above the shoulder. I think that'll be a 1 for the over. I think no, that's deemed fine. Not a wide either. Well within the wide line, well within the batsman's helmet. I'm not getting 1 for the over, so within the shoulder range as well. All in all, a well directed short ball there. Now, is this the sucker ball? Is this the full one? Waqas Khan's played away from his body in both those balls. Just trying to gauge the pace and the length. Can he get behind this one? So Hassan pitches up for it. There you go, Hassan steaming in to Waqas Khan. Fuller, played straight back, hits Hassan on the boot. Unlucky there. The deflection means they get 1 run. There we go, that was the Fuller ball. Waqas was prepared for it. It's a nice drive. Nails Hassan on the boot. He seems to be okay, no major injuries. Young man, tough man. I'm going to take more than a ball to the boot to stop him. 49 for Shahid Wasif, 1 away from his 50. 41 balls has taken him so far. Very good innings. Coming in the first over, in fact, falls an early wicket and has carried this inning so far. Can he get that 50 this ball? Punch of the back foot into the gap, and that will be Shahid Wasif's 50 as he raises his bat to the dugout. Is that his first 50 in USRC colours? It might be. Chance for the club last season, missed law of the season due to injury. He'll be thankful that he's made the transfer come good. Showing the club the faith paid in him is justified. Good 50 here and set the platform well for his team. Here comes Hassan Khan again. Last ball of this over. Bowling out to Waqas Khan. Again, really short. Gets a pull. Diving stopped there by shoulder wicket. But they're running through the single anyways and they will get it. That's 100 up. Oh, they didn't get the single? Oh, it's called back. Sent back. Okay, my bad. Sent back. So no single there. Good to fielding a shoulder wicket by the fielder. Wahid, I believe that is. 992 in 13 overs now. Anas Khan is bowled out. Let's see who comes on board from the softball end. Will it be Huzefa returning on for another spell? Yes, it is. Beautiful hair. Huzefa Muhammad into bowl. So 2 overs up his sleeve. 7 overs to go in this innings, which means 5 overs of pace to be bowled. Hassan Khan's pace seems a bit tricky to handle. He's bowled 2 overs to just 15. So they might have to just see him off. And it'll be interesting to see who bowls the remaining overs for PACC. Quick adjustment in the field now. So Zaifa, number 47, not Arbaz, comes into ball to Shahad Wasif. Nice area, that ball. Down to long on for an easy single. The man fielding there, Sunny Singh, could come on to both and over or two. He's also got youngsters here. Wahid still covers up his sleeve. He's also got Hafiz and Alian, both who are capable bowlers at junior level. I don't think have many overs under the belt at senior cricket. Goes for a slog sweep. I think he's got enough on that one. That might have gone all the way. No, one bounce to 4. Big gap there at cow corner. A good old-fashioned slog to get 4 runs. What's wrong with that? See, the spectators toss the ball back in for us. So Waqas Khan getting in the action there with that slog sweep. Nice shot there for 4. Pressure on the spinner right away. No, I don't think it's changed the field too much. The mid-wicket maybe coming on a little straighter, but again, outside of some, what a shot! Crashed over the extra cover region. What Farms is talking about, heading into the pocket. That's another boundary. And back-to-back boundaries for Waqas Khan. USRC on the charge, 108 for 2. 100 coming up earlier in this over. A lot of overs up in the time. They can be looking at 170. 160, 170, but Ali Skawat left to come. Akbar Khan, Awais Muhammad, Zakir Hayat.
169 on Wasp.
Wasp has predicted 169, so they got to be looking for that. Got to look for a healthy score on the board and back the bowling to the job to defend it. The ACC now under a bit of pressure. And you find a wicket here. These two national team players batting very well. Spinning into his pads, there'll be a leg bye down a short fine leg. You can see the heat sapping away at the PACC players as well. Safe again, tight in the body, work to short mid wicket for no run. Back to the bowler, really well field off zone bowling. Safe running through these balls here, likes to finish his overs quickly. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong Cricket Club just lost a third wicket inside the power play. Stats tell us if you lose 3 wickets in the power play, you lose 80% of your games. If you want to know more about what's happening there, head over to the live stream of that match. Now live on YouTube and on our Facebook page. 2 Premier League games being streamed simultaneously. We're really stretching our resources thin. I hope you're all enjoying the coverage of the highest level of club cricket in Hong Kong. It's good to see the clubs getting in on it. Good to see another change of gloves. Hot day, you change your gloves a lot. As Tanvir Afzal is coming back on for his 4th and final over. So it's good to see the skipper now coming back on. He's had a bit of a break, suffering the heat there. You saw him taking a seat near the boundary for a couple of balls, but he's back now. The experienced veteran knows his team needs a wicket. Need one here very urgently. These two starting to take the game away from his side. National team players, the two of them. High quality cricketers here, putting on a really impressive batting display. And you can see Tanvir Afzal just setting his field. This over needs to produce a wicket, and I'll be interested to see how he goes about it. He's got four men deep on the leg side. Fine leg, square leg, cow corner and long on. And then he's got a fielder, 3 fielders in the offside. I think he's missing a mid-off. He doesn't have a mid-off. There's a keeper standing up. Oh, there you go, long offs on the boundaries, hidden out of view. So they've got a long off back, and that's the 5th man out. So there you go, he's going to be toggling the stumps. I think you miss, I hit. Oh! He misses! He misses the stumps, there's an appeal for the stumping. He's been given out LBW, I think, has he? Let's put a replay on and let's see what's happened there on the walkie-talkie. Is that out stump or LBW? Caught behind, thank you. Caught behind's the call, huge nick. Very well bowled by Tanvir. Also gone out 3 times in 1 ball. No, caught him stumped 2 times. That's a huge wicket. The captain's brought himself back on to get the breakthrough, and Waqas Khan's got to go. Another good start for him. He's had 2 good starts in Premier League T20 so far, but hasn't kicked on in either innings. Although here he was trying to go on the attack. Tanvir Afzal, captain, the man. His team needed a breakthrough. He brings himself on despite battling the heat exhaustion. Gets the perfect ball right away, gets the edge. Appeal goes up. Round of applause for Waqas, a useful innings from him. And I think the new man in is going to be number 23, Ali Skawat. Yeah, that makes sense. 23, Ali Skawat, former Hong Kong batsman. was opening the batting the top order for USRC last season, has moved into the middle order to be more of an anchor, support, rotate the strike on a roll. Played alright last weekend. Just fell when the time came for them to launch an assault. This time around, he's got to also just stick in there and take it into the final few overs, lay a platform they can go hard from. Got the firepower to come. They just need him to make sure they don't lose any more wickets in this phase. And they get into those final 5 overs, final 4 overs safely. Tanvir Afzal though, another fantastic spell from him. Both 3 overs up front, very economically, and then has come on just when his team needed the wicket the most. And right away, first ball has produced it. He'll be continuing to hunt the wickets. He'll be continuing to bowl straight at the stumps, forcing the batsman to play at him. Get a little bit of movement off the pitch if he can. 4 fielders on the leg side, which means even if he gets hit, he has protection. And he's going to challenge them to try and force him into that offside, into those gaps throughout the third man to cover region. Hassan Khan down at long off, taken off the attack. Might come back on very soon. He's bowled well in the death. He's got a good Yorker up his sleeve. Seen him bowl some good spells in the death. I think he'll be likely to come back on towards the back end of this innings. And Josefa's got 1 over up his sleeve as well. So we could see Wahid come on to bowl soon as well. Anyways, here's Tanvir for now to Ali Skawat. Again, straight on the pads. Flicked nicely. Gonna run hard for 2. Ali Skawat's a very fit man. Runs fitness training in his spare time. Gets that second run comfortably in the end. 1-1-1 for 3. All support in the USRC dugout. They're very satisfied with this batting performance so far. They're coming here this season with a point to prove. They haven't won a game in the Premier League yet. This could be their first. To do that, they need to see off this over and get 160, 170 on the board. Give themselves something they can bowl at. Get the shot right down here in front of us at long on. Good safe pair of hands. Very straight long on now, so there's a big gap between mid wicket and long on, that cow corner region. I think Tanvir Afzal wants Ali Skawat to aim for that cow corner region. Let's see how that goes. This is again straight on the stumps. It's played back, no run. And you see Ali was just shaping up trying to hit that, but couldn't get to it. Good ball again. Tanvir Afzal just on the money. Taking his time to get back to his mark. He's suffering from a bit of heat fatigue, heat stroke. Showing a bit of exhaustion towards the end of his third over. He's now come back to deliver his 4th one for his team. Doing the job well. Hot day here. Hope the clubs have come with plenty of ice. They will need it in the innings break. Here comes Tanvir again. Again, nicely, just on the top of off stump. Not much the batsman can do about that. Ali Skawat still new to the crease, still getting time to judge the pitch, judge the pace. No logos on his bat, so if anyone's looking to sponsor him, get in touch with USRC. ACC, of course, I have a sponsor on the shirt. The USRC, a very pretty, nice new shirt. Probably the prettiest kit in the Premier League so far.
Into your fashion, are you, Nitesh? Big fan of the fashion in the cricket world?
Many clubs have really boring kits. It's a chance to entertain the fans. It's an entertainment industry after all. Worked into the leg side for one. I really like the South African pink kits. You know, when they do their cancer awareness days. So that's very nice. And Rajasthan Rose, the pink in the IPL last season, also very nice. Papua New Guinea have a very nice colourful kit. Bright yellows. Netherlands with the orange, the Dutch orange, trademark. Now USRC with the flowers and plants in the shirt, so that's very nice to see. Sky blue. Anyways, back to this last ball of Tanvir Afzal's spell. He's given just 21 away in 3.5. He's been excellent. This over itself has been wonderful. The wicket first ball has meant that Ali Skawat has spent 4 balls just trying to get his eye in, and now Shahid Wasif only gets 1 ball. Only gets that 1 ball to play against Tanvir, and he nails that straight drive and just deflects off his batting partner. And it's another top ball. So Tanvir Afzal ends another very good forward spell. 1 for 21, consistent always. Now the challenge for him here is he's got to find 5 overs from the rest of the attack, and as you can see there on the screen, the bowling figures, Huzaifa Muhammad will probably bowl out and is going to bowl out now as he heads to the top of his mark. But he's got 2, Hassan's got 2. I think that might just be the bowling order. You know, Huzaifa bowls up from here. So you might give Hassan Khan this end with the shorter straight boundaries, and give Wahid the end with the longer straight boundaries, and let Hassan bang it in while Wahid pitches it up. Let the 2 youngsters end this innings hopefully on a good note. Shahid Wasif, I think, understands that and might just look to play out this over sensibly as well and target his national squad training teammates. Wahid and Hassan Khan. It could be a very intriguing battle at the back end. Meanwhile, the rest of the USRC batting lineup, I think, prefer pace on the ball. They did struggle quite a bit against Hassan Khan and Munir Dar, so I think they also will prefer having some pace on it. But Hassan Khan's pace is unlike any other quick bowler in Hong Kong, so it'll be interesting to see how they adjust. Wahid has done a job in the past bowling in that. He's had a few expensive overs too. He's a young bowler learning his craft. Anyways, Huzaifa on. Again, a lot of turn from there, from off stump to leg. Batsman gets a bit of bat on and they run through for a single. Nice hot day here. 113 for 3. Here comes Huzaifa running in. Bowler Kamal is ready. Punched. That down long on safely by Shahid again. Shahid just negotiating this sensibly. Knows he doesn't need to lose this wicket here. Knows there's a big 4 overs coming up after this. And that'll be his chance to catch him. He's already taken a Hassan Khan, taking him for a few boundaries. I think he's taken a few for Wahid as well, so really backing himself to go after the young fast bowlers when they come on. You know, Ali Skar was just trying to knock the ball down and get his eye in. Up edge of that sweep, yells of catch. Falls short, falls wide of Tanvir Afzal. That short fine leg and they get through for another single. So Ali Skar busting out the sweep with a deep square leg and short fine leg. So interesting, it looked on the boundary as well, so I'm sure what was where he was trying to hit that. I got away with it. Here we go again, Huzaifa now. Dances down the wicket and just flicks it very smartly down. He's got himself close to the ball. He hits it into the gap for 1. Well fielded by the man on the boundary. His first singles here. Huzaifa has bowled very well today. First game for him this season's Premier League. He played in the Premier League last season. I think this might be his first Premier League game under the PACC banner. He's definitely played at this level for the independent clubs in the past. Of course, that independent club framework no longer exists. USRC taking their place a few seasons ago. So I think this might be his first Premier League game since then. Ali Skar goes again for that slog straight. The man right there in the deep. Mentioned this the ball before. Where is he trying to go with that shot? There is a fielder there. Maybe he backed himself to clear the fielder, but he didn't. Plays right at the shot on the fielder there. Very, very safe pair of hands. You know, sometimes I think he's worth a spot in the team just on his fielding alone. Has taken so many good catches for PACC over the years at multiple levels of cricket. Takes another good one there. Number 92, Rawid at the shot. Ali Skar goes, going for the slog sweep. Another wicket falls, and this is very similar to what happened last game, where once Waqas Khan fell, the lower middle order just kind of got a few balls in and got themselves out. No one really got going. Saka Hayat now coming in. He's fun to watch. Didn't click last game, got a scorcher of Yorker from Tanvir Ahmed first ball. But really click here today. He's got a couple of good innings under his belt at the top level. Remember, I think it was against KCC where he went berserk, hitting a couple of sixes, 30 of like 13 balls. Something in that range. I think it was KCC. The game where USRC were losing, but he kept them in the hunt. They've also got Awais Muhammad, who has hit a lot of rapid 50s at Sunday League and a couple of good cameos at Premier League level in the past. So I think in the Premier League 50 over game he hit a 70 or 50 or something of the like. My memory's a bit shaky, but I'm not too far off. So they've got a few hitters coming in their lineup, and they've got 4 overs of pace. But I think right now the goal has to be see off this last ball. Huzaifa's bowled very well, 2 for 27. He's got 1 ball up his sleeve. I think Zaka's just got to see this one off. Don't do anything silly. No reverse sweeping first ball. Get a single if possible, and then you got 4 overs of pace. Line them up, go bang, 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 and try to get your team past 150. Feels like 45 degrees. The heat is just climbing. I don't know how many of our listeners are skeptics of global warming, but I can tell you what, this is one of the hottest September days we've ever had in Hong Kong. It's like 45. Anyway, Zaka has done the right thing there, just seeing off the last ball for no run. He's entering the final 4 overs now. USRC have 116 on the board. 116 on the board. Now 40 in the back four. Take them to 156 with just about par, you would say. So they should be looking for 11 or 12. Should be looking for 11 or 12 here. In the last 11 or 12 and over in these last 4. Camera woman's fading. The director's fading. Mark Farmer's very tapped out. He's just entering dead ends, Excel file. Hands on hips all over. Shoaib Vacha seems fine. Don't know why we were worried about him. The man's a rock. Still referees hockey games apparently at this age. Plays social cricket as well in the heat over the summer. Shoaib Vacha doesn't fatigue easy. He's not a man to get tired easily. Niyaz Ali, a young fit athlete in the Hong Kong national team setup as well. Niyaz Ali, not playing in the Premier League. I think he might have a word to say about why he's on the squad, but has been training, has played in the All-Star series, Niyaz Ali. So he's a fit man, he won't be bothered by the heat. Anyways, Wahid has gotten the end with a short straight boundary, so I've gotten that wrong. Let's see how he goes here. Bowling to Shahid, who takes him on. Oh, straight to cover! What a catch! That's a hand stinger, but he's held on to that, and that's a big wicket. Oh, Shahid didn't do much wrong. You got it. I don't think we changed camera in time. Anas Khan, dancing, it flew off the bat. He absolutely nailed that one. A foot either way would have gone to the fence, but he's hammered it straight to Anas, who just holds on to a rocket. Brilliant catch there. And Shahid Waseem, a very, very good innings, comes to an end. Akbar Khan, the new batter. 2 new men in. Not what USRC wants. They've entered the last 4 overs. They've entered the stage where they need to finish the inning strong. And 2 fresh batters at the crease. A very good 50 by Shahid Waseem comes to an end. Oh, and this is starting to shape up very similar to the last game for USRC, where they've laid the platform, they've gotten set for the big finish. But they've just lost wickets at the wrong time. Wahid pitching one up nice and full out, also inviting the hit down the ground. Shahid obliged. But the catch, a stunning catch by Anas Khan. Didn't have to move an inch. Just flew at him, he stuck his hands up and held on to it. Stinger, that one. Still on his knees. Anas Khan hasn't recovered from that. Akbar Khan, again, we've talked a lot about him, very experienced, he's played at club level a lot, played at Premier League level a lot, was part of the initial USRC squad when they broke into this level, has performed well for them, but he's got an important job to do. He's got to try and finish off this innings strongly. Gets the pull shot away as Wahid drops short. Again, there's a boundary right there, so it's only be 1, and PACC won't mind this. They won't mind the singles at this stage of the innings. Run a ball keeps them to what I would think is a below par score. Zakir Hayat, he's got the X factor. He's a kid who can do special things when he gets going. He's played 1 ball only so far to spinner. This is the first ball faces off seam today. You need to see how the pitch is behaving. He might need a ball or 2 to get his eye in. Or will he launch it right away from the get-go? What's he going to do here against Wahid? Really full and straight. Not much he can do but dig it out to long off for another single. Sensibly played. Didn't try to chase after that one. Very well bowled by Wahid and Zakir. Both of similar age. I think Zakir has just turned 20. Wahid has just turned 18. I think he just turned 18, under 17 last season. So both young kids coming up through the system will have played a lot against each other at the various age groups. And Akbar Khan, a bit more experienced, a bit more savvy, works that full toss. So it's a full toss, he didn't really capitalize on it, but he's headed into a gap. Hamad Khan gets the fielding done, very good stuff. Hamad Khan, a very, very good fielder, very underrated outfielder in Hong Kong. People underestimate his throwing arm. A small man, but throws it in like a rocket. Has a very, very good sprint, collection and throw, keeps him just 1. Zakir Hayat now back on strike. Only singles and it's over, and the ACC will be very happy with this. Very, very happy with us. Catches win matches. That catch by Anas Khan is key. Hit hard again, yells of catch, but it's gone over the infield this time. So Zakir Hayat launches into that wide one. Not finding his mark there, but he gave him space to free his arms. Gets not that on it. That's 4. Adjustment in the field now. They're sending Huzaifa back to the boundary in the cover region, and they've called Sunny Singh back in to show 3rd man. I think that's what they want to do. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 outside. Yeah, I think they want extra cover back, but still in the circle. They've got 4 and they've got, oh yeah, they put long off back. Okay. But not much has changed in the field. This 3rd man coming in. Oh, that's gone through again before. Once again through the cover region. Gets a hold of that one. Bit of a half volley. Yeah, it's Huzaifa down there. Anyway, 4 runs in the gap. A good over Wahid. Spoiled by back-to-back boundaries as Zakir Hayat, we talk about the X factor. Throws his hands at 2 balls there on the offside and gets 2 away. So very, very good batting. And valuable runs. They've gotten the 11 they needed that over, and they just got to keep going. USRC. If Zakir can keep finding the fence that way, it'll be very, very good for them. Alright, looks like Hassan Khan now. Taking on the end from the softball end, number 66. So it will be Hassan and Wahid to finish off.
Wahid's done.
Wahid's bowled out. He's got 1 more left.
No, sorry.
Yeah, Wahid's got 1 more left.
He's doing things.
He's just doing things to all of us, James. Hassan Khan. He's bowling from the softball end. So I think he'll be looking at this end to pitch it up. So I think at this end, Hassan is going to be looking to pitch it up. As I see the USRC boys bring in a Deliveroo order. And HKCC at the halfway stage, 47 for 4. Ahan Trivedi has a wicket. Nazakat Khan is out. To Azaz Khan. Net behind, gone. Back live. Hassan Khan bowls a short outs off stump. Akbar Khan goes to the cut. Nicks it behind. Oh dear, this is not looking good for USRC. But not looking good for HKCC either. 4 down the halfway stage. Nazakat Khan gone to Azaz Khan, gotten 3, and then Ahan Trivedi's picked up 1 as well. Head. I don't know, I didn't see. I think we had a slow-mo replay for that. Let us know if that worked. But yeah, another wicket down for USRC. And I think it's Awais Mohammed who coming into bat now. Number 30 something. Number 30? Is it number 30? Number 30 is the 12th man. 13th man. Let's get a confirmation of the batsman's name. Can we confirm the batsman's name, please? Thank you. Yeah, it's Awais. He's wearing the wrong shirt number. Awais Mohammed. Now he can hit a long ball. And we've got two explosive batters here in the crease. Meanwhile, the Opties were 54 for 2 in the chase of 170 against the Dragons. So a couple of wickets there for the Dragons. Can they stick at it? Opties, no doubt, will be a bit tired after 50 overs in the field in this heat. Very tired after 30 overs of commentary. Here we go. Hassan Khan got a wicket first of all. Both the young seamers struck on their first deliveries. Can Hassan finish his over strongly? Here he goes to Awais, who gets the cut shot away. The fielder in the deep's got some work to do. Does it very nicely. Very good throw as well. But they've run hard. Zakir and Awais, and they've picked up 2. So Hassan's not happy about where the ball's landing. Giving a bit too much width perhaps. Out away with the first one, Akbar Khan nicked it behind. Again, that nick by Akbar was a little bit wider of the keeper, would have come racing down to us at the boundary for 4. So I don't think that's where he wants to be bowling it. That one's cut away to the deep for 2. Awais can hit a long ball. Connected that one cleanly. And Zakir's there as well. So they've got a couple of power hitters. Can they get the strong finish, USRC? Come on, USRC. Short ball, dabbed away to point. Zakir once said Huzaifa's quick on the ball. Knows the call. Really good attacking fielding there again, Huzaifa. Good young pair of legs attacking the field. That's the job. Another dot ball. 2.31 for 17 Hassan Khan. This over is just yielded 2 runs a wicket. But we saw in the previous over, the last 2 balls went for 4. So there's a chance here for USRC to still finish over strongly. I think Zamfar Mohammed is hitting a few balls on the sidelines. He's probably next in. Hit useful runner ball 19 last game for USRC. Here comes Hassan. Again, short and wide of off stump. Always just fidgeting at that one, but not quite connecting. So I think the plan definitely is to bowl wide of off the way Hassan's bowling right here. He's got sweepers on the offside. He's got a deep cover, a third man, a couple of men in the ring, mid off in the ring. But he's also got a deep square leg and a mid wicket. So that's just at some point he's going to attack the stumps. He's got long on as well. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that's where he wants the ball to be going, but it seems to be working for him. He's only given away 3 in this over. Here it comes again. It's straighter, it's short. It's straight to the man at the deep square leg on the bounce. Only 1 run. So another good short ball there. Very well directed, very well played. But it's just a single. So I think he's just got 1 more ball to go on this over. Just 3 off it. Very well bowled here from Hassan Khan. Good calls from the fielder. Just end this over strongly. Get all this over nicely. And we will have won this inning, won this over. 130 already for USRC. If they go to a useful score, they've got 2 overs to turn that into a good one. 150 I think would be the minimum they would want, which would still be just about a power score, but they've got the spin attack. Got 3 good spinners. They can do something with 150. Deliberate nick down here from Zakir. Very clever. Diving effort from Wahid. Not quite enough to stop the ball. That's another boundary. So very clever from Zakir. As we mentioned, the third man is wide. There's an opportunity there if he can get it past the keeper, and he does just that. So 4 more, and that's a good boundary. And Zakir Hayat once again gets USRC out there over with a boundary. That's his 3rd boundary. He's moved on to 13 of 5. He's showing the X factor skill we talked about. 3 boundaries and 5 balls he's played so far. And 134 for USRC entering into the final 2. West Mohammad's hit a few up the middle, but he's got to start finding defend these last 2 overs. Well, he's going to bowl it now as Tanvir takes the spotted long on. Hard innings it's been for PACC. USRC have batted well. They just need to finish strong. Here. Quick change in the field as third man comes in. Hafiz goes back to the deep cover boundary. Long off is back. Long on Tanvir is back here with us. Cow corner is back. Hamad Khan. There's a deep square leg as well. I think it might be Hassan Khan. Short fine leg as well. Here comes Wahid. Short, pulled, not off the middle. They 1-1-2. The man Hamad Khan is sprinting in. Catches the ball. Fires the throw in. Didn't fire it in. Didn't need to fire it in. They decided against the 2 once they saw him sprinting in. So really good again by Hamad Khan. Zakir though, 1 minus. He's on strike. He's got 3 boundaries and 5 balls he's played so far. He's got 5 balls left in this over. What can he do with it? He's picked up 2 boundaries of the 2 balls he got from Wahid in the last over. He'll be looking to pick up from there. In comes Waheed. Short, down the leg side, tickled away down the final line. That's going to be another boundary. Zakir Hayat, one way or another, is finding the fence. He's hitting it all on the ground. Two in the region, one turn, and now that final leg. Where that final leg's in the circle. Gets the short ball and just manipulates it down past the fielder for 4. Very clever batting.
4 boundaries and 6 balls.
4 boundaries and 6 balls. Zakir Hayat showing off that X factor we talked about there. Very exciting prospect coming through for USRC, and he's doing the job here as a designated finisher. I think he thrives in circumstance. He wants to be the man out there ending the game for side, and he's doing it well here. Here comes Waheed. Short, dances on the wicket, misses the pull. Zishan threatens the stumping, doesn't follow through. So again, the idea was to attack the bowler, and Waheed saw him coming, bounced it in hard, went for the pull, didn't connect, and probably for the best he didn't connect. A bunch of boundary fielders, if that went up in the air, it's not likely that he's clearing it. It's the longer boundary down the field, the Cow Corner region. So good top ball for Waheed. 3.3, 2 for 29. He's in his final over. He's bowled very well today. 2 up front, 2 in the death. He's done the hard job. Here he comes again to Zakir. Short again. Zakir has waited on that one, has top edged it over the keeper for 4. Very well played. It's also going to be 1 for the over in short ball. Zakir Hayat, like I said, he's finding boundaries everywhere. That one's gone straight behind the keeper's head. I don't know on purpose, but very well batted. He waited on the short ball. He saw it, made sure he got some wood on it, and it's just enough to go ahead for 4. So Zakir continuing to accelerate here for USRC past the 140 range. They've got 8 balls to go. The 143, 160 is 17 runs away. They've got 8 balls in hand. Can they touch that 160 mark? 160 will be a slightly above par, which would be what they wanted when they started this innings, at least 160. Can Zakir take them there? Here comes Waheed. It's in the block hole. It's missed everything. Might have taken a bit of pad. It's just gone away to the final line. 4. It's given runs. Inside edge. Zakir Hayat. One way or another, he's finding the fence. That's 3 balls though that gone down towards behind the keeper. Maybe time to put a man back there on the boundary behind the keeper, because 3 balls have gone down that region. He's bowling them in areas he wants the batsman to score in front, and instead the ball is going behind the keeper. And I think Tanvi Asal, no change of field. He's backing his bowler here, and once again, up edges high in the air. Final leg is on the boundary at this time. He's running and trying to take this catch. He's put it down. Oh, come on. Oh, finally, final leg is pushed back on the boundary. Oh, there's going to be an overthrow. Yes, no, yes, no. All happening here. The chaos settling in as we end the 19th over. 1 run. Zakir keeps strike. Final over coming up. Finally, the push on leg back. Zakir hits the ball to final leg yet again. The man was finally there. Drops the catch. Zakir keeps strike. Oh, well. 148. Last ball coming up. Last over coming up. Got the replay of the drop catch? Got a replay of the drop catch. We're on time, confirmed the umpires, despite the sweltering heat and the heavy pace attack. Pakistan Association have completed their overs on time, in position to start the 19th over. All good calls factored in. 148, Zakir Hayat. He's on 26 of just 10 balls. He's hit 6 boundaries in 10 balls. Talk about an X-factor player. He can hit 6s as well. He's going to try and aim for a few here. He's got a couple of big boundaries to aim for. Hassan Khan has been aiming outside the off stump so far in his last over. Where's this one going to go, and where's Zakir going to play it? Zakir sizing up his base, shimmies across, gets a lot of bat on that one. That was going to sail into the tennis courts. No, it's going to sail into the cricket nets. 6 all the same. So Zakir Hayat, keeping that finishing flush of the innings. That USRC one, he's taking them to the 150s. They've got 5 balls left, 154. Really, really good cameo this from Zakir Hayat. 32 of just 11, 6 4s and a 6 farms. Talk about that as a boundary hitting rate. 7 boundaries and 11 balls. Fantastic.
He's come in, he's riding his luck, but he's absolutely striking the ball incredibly well. He's reading the play, understanding what the bowlers are trying to do, and
exactly.
There's an element of guesswork, an element of anticipation, and so far it's advantage Zakir.
He's played it very smartly. It's just not power, it's been intelligence hitting into the gaps in the field. Again, he's gone for the slog down the leg side, doesn't middle it. It's still 6. That's the power we're talking about. So there we go. He's missed hit 1 down the ground for 6. Phenomenal stuff. Zakir, I mean, he's on track for 50 here. 38, if I'm not mistaken. Of just 13 balls, that's 6. Of just 12 balls, that's 6.
Yep, he's 12 balls, 8 boundaries.
12 balls. He's on track for one of the quickest 50s in Premier League history. And very calmly just taps the pitch. Has to say, no big deal. I'm here. I'm settling in. Just getting warmed up. Zakir, a lot more in the tank. 4 more balls to go. Hassan Khan's gone for 2 6 of the first 2. You saw USA batsman Jaskar Malhotra hit 6 6s in over against Papua New Guinea. Did Zakir watch that? Can he end the innings on a similar note? Here comes Hassan. Hit hard, not going to be 6, but there's a fielder there on the offside to tidy it up. So he's just going to get the single, get himself off stride. Awais Mohammed now. What can he do with 3 balls left to go? USRC have touched the 160. They're on 161. They're aiming at 170. That will be a score that where you'd start to say the odds will start favoring USRC. Give them a chance to win their first ever Premier League game. Zakir Hayat, he's been with USRC from the start, right through the age groups. He wants to be a part of that history to help his club win their first Premier League game. He's played his role so far, but 3 balls to go and a whole another innings left. Here comes Hassan Khan. To Awais Mohammed Shami is across. Is that going to be a wide? Nope. Niaz thinks he's brought it into his reach. You can see everyone just eyeing the umpire as soon as the ball passed the batsman. But nope. Niaz correctly seeing that Awais bringing the ball well into his reach, just playing everything. A little bit pattern that would have brought the 4 down to us here, but Awais is going a bit too hard on it. And that's what Zakir did differently the previous over. Got a ball in that region, just got a little bat on it, just to tickle it down to third man. Don't need to hit it too hard, just need to get bat on it. 2 balls to go. What can Awais do? Long on, mid wicket. Cover, third man, long off. On the ropes, rest in the circle, short fine leg. Hassan Khan's been aiming around that off stump for most of this over. Again on the off stump, cracks that off the middle of the bat. Fielder there, very well positioned. Gets it on the bounce. Oh, the throw is not very good, but there's going to be only 1 run. Zakir gets the final ball of the innings here. He's not going to get his 50s on 39 of 13, but it's been a very, very good cameo nonetheless. Strike rate of 300. Phenomenal ending your innings with a strike rate of 300. Can he keep it up there? Can he get it higher? Where's this ball going to go? He's already taken Hassan for 2 sixes. Where is he going to hit this one? Both of them of similar age, both of them just having turned 20. Both having come through the age group cricket together, have seen a lot of each other, played against each other a lot. I'm sure Zakir is going to be sharing these highlights on his Instagram later after this game. Doesn't middle that one. But he's going to look for 2. He's run the first one hard, wasted on the first one hard. Mid-wicket fielder is not as quick on the ball. They're going to get that second safely. So he ends it with 2 to mid-wicket. USRC end with 164. Competitive score, just above par, maybe just slightly above here there. They'll take it. They'll be happy with it. This has given them a chance to register the first ever win in the Premier League. PACC have the batting depth to chase it. They have Zishan, they have Tanvir Afsar, they have Sunny Singh, they have Hamid Khan, they have Rawid Ittasham. They have a batting depth. They have Anas Khan, who's scored a few runs in his day. Huzaifa is quite a good batsman as well down at the lower levels of club cricket. So they've got batting depth. Alian, we talked about 88 in under 16 All-Star series. Sorry, 92 even. They've got batting depth. They've got the ability to chase this. But last week showed us they are prone to a collapse. And they'll need to make sure they bat the 20 here. They're going to win this. Stay tuned. We'll have the second innings for you shortly. And we're about to get underway in the run chase. Of things, we'll have Sunny Singh opening the batting, I think, with Ahmed Khan. About to get ready to get underway in the second innings. Looks like Sunny Singh is taking strike. Hamid Khan, the non-striker. Sharia Khan, the open the bowling for USRC. 160. It's just okay. $165 the target. Meanwhile, we can hop over to our other live stream. Hong Kong Cricket Club 81 for 8 in their Premier League game against KCC. But for today, we're all set and ready to go with USRC here, defending 165. If they can defend their 164, if they can bowl PACC out, keep them restricted, they will win their first ever game in Premier League T20 history. But for now, Pakistan Association have a stiff target, and the Kowloon Cricket Club looks like the host might get another big victory. 2 live streams, 2 games happening at once. Tune in into either one, whichever you prefer. But we are now having the first ball. Sharia Khan running in, slip in place. Sunny Singh on strike. Here we go. Good ball first up. Bit of shape off the wicket as well. No run. Fine. Deep square leg. Third man back. Exciting end to the last innings when Zakir Hayat blasted. I think it was 14 balls. No, 39 of 13. It was 41 of 14 balls. Amazing innings from Zakir towards the end of that chase. And now we've got a tricky target here for Pakistan Association Club. USRC, tell you what, they'll be confident that this is their first ever Premier League win and offering here. And they just need their new ball bowlers to get off to a good start. Last game against Lil Sai, they gave 66 in the power play overs. Just don't want to replay of that today. Sunny King dances on the wicket, lifts it over cover region, and it's gone for 4. So right away we're off to a good start here, Pakistan Association. One good ball from Sharia Khan. It's all it took for Sunny Singh to decide, right, that's it, I'm walking down the wicket to him. You can see they're touching gloves with Hamid Khan. Quite a big height differential between the 2 openers. Size differential between the 2. But Sunny Singh walking down the wicket, making that into a half volley, flicking his wrists through it over the extra cover region for 4. His man there catching in the cover region, Alish Kawat I believe. We've sailed into the gap for 4 runs. So now Imran Arif has taken himself out of slip. He's come to a short catching region. He's protected his offside field a bit more. You want to drive in the air on the offside, Sunny? Feel free. But there's now no slip in place. There's still a man deep on the square leg boundary, and he's got third man back. So some protection there, I guess, for the short ball and for the edge. But no more catching field, no more slip fielder. Here he comes again. It's in the air and it's over. All the way. Yes, lands just outside the boundary for 6. Down the wicket, takes on the short ball, down and over the ground. Sunny Singh at KCC last weekend, I think he had 6 sixes on his way to a 50. But his wicket, no, did he get 50? I might have to correct me on that. But his wicket basically triggered a collapse. I think he had a 50 against KCC last weekend. He's a man in form, and he started like that today. 4 and a 6 right off the bat. Bang, bang. 10 of 3. USRC under pressure already here in the power play, and we saw this last weekend. Just lost the game a little bit in the power play. Gave away too many runs with the fielders were up. Sharia Khan's got to tighten up here now. Sunny's already gone 10 of this over. Waving his bat threateningly, waiting for the ball. Goes again, goes high. Zakir's underneath it. Zakir's taking it. Great catch from the impact player. Wonderful cameo with the bat, and now he pulls off an excellent catch at long on. The ball's hurled in, everyone's ducking for cover. Zakir satisfied. Big wicket that. Sunny Singh's got to go. USRC have struck early. 4, 6 and out. I think we'll see a lot of that in this innings, the way the Pakistan Association batting goes. A lot of big hitters, a lot of explosive players, but this is their chance for USRC. If they take their catches, they're going to get a lot of wickets. What a well-judged catch that by Zakir Hayat. Steadied underneath it. Couldn't have been easy with us screaming here in the commentary box while he had to hear that. But he pulls it off. Well done. New man in. Let's take a look at who the new batsman. My guess is Zishan Ali, accomplished wicketkeeper batsman, played first-class cricket in Pakistan. He's been one of the top players in Hong Kong and league cricket for several years now, in and around the national framework, played in the All-Star series. A lot of accomplishments at this level. It won't be his first broadcasted game, not his first Premier League game, not his first run chase, and he's pulled off run chases like this, in a ground like this before many times, so I don't think he's going to be too phased. But USRC are pumped. The first ever Premier League win beckons. They've waited two seasons for this. This is their third season. They thought they almost had it last weekend. They got a decent score on a turning track against Lil Saiwan, only for the openers to blitz 66 in the power play overs and take the game away. They still pulled back and fought hard, took a lot of positives from that game. Now they've come in here, they're taking on PACC, a former champion, not too long ago, having won the Premier League T20. Didn't make the finals last year, if I remember correctly. Or did they make the finals last year? They didn't make it. It was HKC's KCC final last year. So they couldn't make the finals last year, PACC. Yet to win a game this season. So they'll need to try and show that they still are a force to be reckoned with, and they want to win here. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to win your first ever game, this is a good club to beat. Zakir Hayat coming in now. No need for a long on. Shahriar's asked him in for Zishan Ali. They've got their plans for all these players. They've watched the footage, they've studied the tape, they've done the hard work. Slip in place. Here we go, Shahriar Khan's got a wicket. 4-6 wicket. Where's this one going? Ahmed Khan on strike. Ooh! So the batsman crossed after that 6, which is why Ahmed Khan's on strike, and Ahmed Khan not known as that big hitter. So they've brought in a slightly more attacking field. And now a nice ball, a bit of shape. Worth a slow-mo replay next time we get a ball that good. Here we go, so all action-packed start here in the second innings. Shahriar Khan, let's see how he ends this. USRC, strong team. It's been a hot day. We're coming to the end of a long day of broadcasting here at Mission Road. Hopefully it gets cooler as the sun goes down, and we all start to enjoy some good cricket to end this day. What a beautiful ball there by Shahriar Khan again, nice and full in the slot. You're gonna get a little slow-mo replay of that. Beats them all, ends up. Lovely work. Lovely over there from Shahriar Khan. Came back well after Sunny Singh took him on. As a really good catch by Zakir Hayat. Judge did well. And now pressure on Pakistan Association. Early wicket down. Still got Tanvir Afzal to come. A lot of the PACC players trying to cool off with their shirts off in the dugout. They have to put those back on if they keep losing wickets. Can't be batting shirtless no matter how hot it is. Alright. Who's going to take the new ball? Is it Akbar Khan coming on? I saw him take the new ball last game. Number 22, yes it is, Akbar Khan. Saw him take the new ball last game for USRC. Bowls accurate medium pace, disciplined, line and length. They trust him to do the job with the new ball. There are not a lot of seamers in this attack. If you look around the bowling attack, they've got 3 spinners. Shan Raja normally opens the bowling, but they decided that spin with the new ball might not be the way to go on such a good batting track, and they might save the spin for later on. They've also got Gazamfar Muhammad, the national team leg spinner, and Ehsan Muhammad, who's been excellent at the Premier League level for them, young left arm spinner. Then they've got Awais Muhammad, who can bowl some useful medium pace. Akbar Khan, you see on the screen now. Zakir Hayat bowled towards the death overs for them against Lil Saiwan, did very well, helped them drag the game to the final over of the innings. Imran Arif himself, a county pro, bowled fast in England, 140 clicks. Has kind of come towards the end of his bowling career, now an opening batsman. Don't think we'll see him bowl unless absolutely necessary. But here we go. Akbar Khan, top of his mark, keeper standing up. And Zishan Ali to face his first ball. Back of a length, punch in the offside for no run. Well bowled. Akbar, accurate start. And there's just one more of that, more accurate balls. Zishan Ali's just going to take a couple and he's going to go bang, bang, bang as well. He is capable of a proper innings though, and I'd be interested to see if that's where he goes about it. If he decides he's going to bat 20, try and anchor the chase all the way home. They've got Ahmed Khan from the other end who likes to bat long innings, lay a platform. Work nicely off the hip for a single. Short fine leg tidying up. Good throw in. Also be interesting to see when Gazamfar Muhammad comes on the bowl. He came on a bit too late in the last game we thought. They bleeded 6-6 in the power play and he came on the bowl after 7 overs. by which point he had only had an required run rate of about 4.8 to defend, if I remember correctly. So they didn't have much to work with pressure-wise, Gazamfar. It wasn't given much to work with there. So it'll be interesting to see if they bring him on a bit earlier today, maybe in the power play. And of course, the risk of spinner in the power play, as you saw at Anas Khan today, can be taken on. This wicket, it's not that much of a turning wicket as it was last week. It's pretty good for batting. Still playing pretty true. 160 is a good score, but if someone from PACC gets set, it might not be enough. Drag that one down to mid on, no run. Loud call from the fielders. No run, and there's no run. Top ball. Well, both Akbar Khan started very tightly here, just 1 run the first 3 balls. Can he finish this over strong? Again, very experienced player to various levels. Going well here. Here comes Akbar again. On the stumps, worked into the mid-wicket region for no run.
Yeah, we just come back.
Okay.
Very
Just
good
whenever.
stuff here. Very good stuff here. Akbar just 1 run from the 4 balls. Ahmed Khan has played 5-6 dot balls so far. Ahmed Khan. Oh, he played last 2 balls of the first over for Ahmed Khan. They crossed after the wicket. And that's worked the way down to third man. And that's 4. So Ahmed Khan has beaten the diving third man fielder. He's played 4 dot balls, if I'm not mistaken. My counting is not wrong. He played the last 2 balls of the first over as dots, and he played a couple of dots here against Akbar, but now he's got the fence. So a tidy over from Akbar Khan, kind of ruined there, a bit of width. And it's gone down to third man for 4 runs. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong Cricket Club bowled out for 93. So not a big run chase there for the hosts. Hong Kong Cricket Club looking to register their second victory, but you never know. Cricket's a funny game. Here comes Akbar for the last ball of this over. Much better, full on the sun. Oh, what an effort there, that commitment. And he's run him out. Has he run him out? Oh my god, Akbar Khan. That is brilliant cricket there. What a phenomenal piece of fielding there. What awareness, what alertness. USRC are switched on here. Bit lazy there from Zishan Ali, but full credit to Akbar Khan. He's pulled a run out of absolutely nowhere. And oh my word, USRC are up for it today, aren't they? They're sensing history. They believe something special is going to happen here. Zishan Ali trudges back. It's a simple push straight back to the ball. Akbar putting in that dive. Just make sure the ball doesn't go past him. Make sure there's no run off it. And as soon as he dived, he realized Zishan's out of his crease. Turns back, flicks the ball out of the stump. Zishan's not back in his line. Niyaz Ali, sharp as ever, watching for that. Nods and smiles and gives him out. Phenomenal run out. Akbar Khan, what an effort. Well and truly his wicket. And Pakistan Association 2 down for not much. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble here for Pakistan Association. USRC are definitely sensing history here today. New man in the crease here. Don't think it's Tanvir Afzal. I think they've gone with Rawid Etasham. Number 92, Rawid Etasham, yep. Sent in, and they need a steady hand. Rawid's known as a steady hand. Obviously capable of playing the big hits, as all the Pakistan Association batsmen are. Almost needs to be a prerequisite to get in the batting lineup. Better be able to bomb big sixes, or we don't want you. Hamid Khan already has a boundary up his sleeve. And now, while we wait for Cricket's Q score to catch up, we've got Hamid Etasham here in the middle. And a lot of pressure now. A lot of pressure on Pakistan Association. 15 for 2 in the first 2 overs. They need to see off this power play. They need a platform to chase this 160. Every wicket that falls just makes it that much harder to get the run rate up. If you're following this game on Cricket's Q, the live scores are not yet updated. Waiting for that to catch up, but the score on our screen should be absolutely correct. 15 for 2. I don't think we've missed anything here. Might just have to check a couple of balls here and there, but should be good otherwise. Shara Khan. Slip in place. Rawit Etasham on strike. Phenomenal run out back, Khan. If you missed it, rewind the stream and go catch it. Brilliant piece of fielding from the USRC all-rounder. Here comes Sharia Khan. Oof, play in the miss. Big he, first ball. And another excellent bit of fielding. They're very alert here, USRC. Very awake for it. Superb stuff. Talking about live streaming, a little plug. I was commentating on a Saturday League match yesterday, which has been put up on YouTube just now. HKU versus Hung Si. Go check that out if you want to hear me talk more shit about cricket. What? It's not sponsored. Apologies. Okay, so just trying to get the score down. 93 all out from HKCC, Column Cricket Club. Easy chase on hand, whereas over here, cut to point for no run. Alright, that's a jump. Just trying to get his eye in as the live scores in cricket cube not yet updated. Just trying to see if the commentary is working. That's working. Really good energy from USRC the field here. They're very up for it. Live score overlay just updating for you. Just bear with us for a moment as we try to get everything tallied up. As you can see there, USRC pumped up. Sharia Khan in Tarawi, that's a sham. On the pads, might be on leg. Yeah, given correctly so by Sharai Vasha. Very clearly going on leg on first viewing. Going for the flick down the leg side, but just going to get hold of it. A little change up there, bowling Goodland and pitches that one. Couple of yards fuller, aiming for the base of the stump. Sharia, clever change up. You can feeling it there, feeling it. Imran Marif making it a point to get into the batsman's ears while uploading his bowlers. Classic tactic. He's got long on back, he's got deep square leg back, he's attacking the stumps. He's got a slip in place as well. Very attacking stuff here from USRC. You can sense that PACC is under pressure here. You need a couple of good innings here from these two batters. Nowhere near that one. Play and a miss. This has been an excellent over. 4 dot balls in it. Every dot ball, especially being Rawed not taking the time trying to get his eye in, trying to go after every ball. He's not yet connected with one.
Good boy.
He's yet to connect with one. A bit of discussion in the field here, a bit of change. They've taken the slip out now for the last couple of balls of this over. Imran Arif. Again, these guys have done their plan, they've done their homework, they've come in here with strategies in hand. Short third man and the attacking field on the offside, no slip. Imran himself at short mid wicket. 2 deep fielders on the leg side still there. Here comes Sharia. Where's this one going? A little bit slower on the stumps. It's work to the fielder on the leg side. They call yes, they call no. Really good fielding again then in a circle. Excellent overs, 1 to go now. Imran Arif having a quick chat to Sharia about where he wants his ball to go. He's done the hard work, get 5 dot balls in. So he's giving him advice. Where does his last ball go? How does he make this maiden over? Or even better, how does he capitalize on 5 dot balls to get a wicket? At the Sham. New to the crease. Stunning run out by Akbar Khan. Stunning catch by Zakir Hayat. USRC are on it today on the field. The energy is fantastic. And here we go. What is Etisham going to do with this? Where's Sharia going to bowl this? What did Imran say to him in his ear? Bouncer! Pulled! 4. Probably not what the plan was. But he went for the short ball and Etisham well on top of it. Gets a boundary, gets some of the pressure released, but nevertheless it's just 4 off that over. And we are now 19 for 2. 3 overs. Required run rate has clipped up to above 8.5. Wasp at 15%. Here comes Akbar Khan in. And it's driven down to the man at long off, mid off, for just a single. So very quiet start, subdued start here for Pakistan Association, 20 for 1, 20 for 2. I'm just getting his account up on the boundary in the previous over. Yes, thank you. It's working now. And live scores are updated on Cricket HQ as well, so if you're following this game, you can find scores everywhere. Cricket 4-2, I believe. Here comes Akbar in, keeper standing up. At the Shaman strike, bowled him! Third wicket down in the power play. No major celebration this time. He knows he's done the job his captain wanted. Line and length. Let inside edge. At the Sham goes. A lot of droop shoulders there. A slow trudge off the field. Another wicket down. Who is going to save Pakistan Association here today? The 21 for 3. We haven't seen yet who the new batter is. I have a feeling it'll be Tanvir Afzal. Just waiting to see who emerges from the dugout. I think it is indeed the man, the captain himself, who's got a job to do. We saw today in the field he bowled 3 tidy overs, came back on to get the breakthrough when his team needed it. And he's definitely battling heat exhaustion, as you can see him slowly walk out there. Was not having an easy time of it. At the Sham trudges off. USRC boys having a quick drink. They're pumped up, they're charged, they'll want to get back in position ASAP. They won't want to give Tanvir any time to settle. They know how dangerous a batsman this man can be. But at 20 for 3, he's got a mountain to climb. Required run rate starting to climb up towards 7. Wasp has Pakistan Association at 7%. What does Cricket HQ have? Cricket HQ has them at 20%. A bit more optimistic there. Cricket HQ, they believe there's still a 20% chance. They've seen Tanvir back before. All it takes is some of the guys getting stuck in. Hamid Khan is at national level. Tanvir also has scored international hundreds. So these men know what it takes to play. They know what it takes to play at this level. They know what it takes to perform at this level. Can they do it though? Akbar Khan having a phenomenal run with the new ball here. Pulls up a stunning run out of his own bowling and sends back Atisham bowled. After Zaka Hayat's great catch, it's now Akbar's turn to write his name into this game. Really good team effort here from USRC today. We saw Shahid Wasif and Waqas Khan bat very well. Saw Zakir play a great cameo. And then we saw a good catch from Zakir. Shahriar Khan bowling well. Akbar Khan now with the wickets. We're yet to see the spinners get in the game because they've got, I think, at least 2 of them. I'm not sure if Shan Raja is playing. Let's take a quick look at the score sheet. Now Shan Raja absent from today's 11. Make way for Awais Mohammed. That one has been hit into the cover, so Tanvir Afzal gets his first ball into the cover point region for no run. You know Shan Raja today, so they're going to go on with the 2 spinners in Kazampur and Ehsan Mohammed. So they've got a couple of spinners up their sleeve. USRC will use them if they need them. I think they'll be useful on this wicket as Akbar Khan here now, trying to finish off what will be another excellent over. Beats him on the outside edge. Wonderful ball. Back of a length, just a little bit of movement off the pitch again. He's got an interesting curvy action run up as well there. Akbar Khan so curves into the crease and curves out, so the batsman can be a bit tricky to pick that. He's trying to follow the ball. Really nice here from Akbar. Very savvy cricketer. Knows what he's doing, and USRC have played very smart cricket today. Can they end this game off? Tanvir punches at the back foot straight to middle for no run. 20 for 3. Same not going.
Mute. Batters, but it's all good now.
Okay.
There you go, Akbar in. The final ball is over. Played straight back to him for no run. So really good over there, Akbar. If I'm not mistaken, that might be a maiden. A wicket maiden?
No.
Not a wicket maiden, got single the first one.
Yep.
20 for 3 in 4 overs, PACC. Not what you would call an
6 runs
ideal
off his
start.
2 overs, so
Yeah, brilliant. from
priceless in
Akbar. Yeah,
2020 cricket.
absolutely. We're only going for 6 in the power play. In 2 overs is wonderful. Be interesting now, is Shahriar Khan going to get a third, or is that man Zakir Hayat? He's done it with the bat, he's done it in the field. He now wants a piece of the action with the ball. He's coming in to bowl the 5th over the power play. Young fast bowler, bowled well last game towards the back end of the innings. Can he make an impact here with the ball as well? He's bowling Hamid Khan. Gets a good bit of pace, hits a good length. You see Shahriar Khan here struggling with the heat too. Gonna get a quick drink from the icebox. Zakir Hayat now. So a lot of pressure on Pakistan Association, and Zakir now is going to try and capitalize on that. 3 wickets gone in the power play. That's the worst thing for a chasing side. Going to take something special here for them to chase it down. Quick adjustment in the field as Gazamfar Mohammad's been pushed out to this deep square leg boundary. And they've got Shahryar Khan down here with that's a long horn. Ring on the offside, no catching fielders. Imran in on mid wicket. Short fine leg. Back of a length. Work to Akbar square leg, attacks the ball, gets a throw in. Bit of a wayward throw, good backing up there, make sure there's no overthrows. Single from that. And they won't mind at USRC, make them run single. It's a hot day, they've done 20 overs in the field. If they're going to run every ball, let them. Make them do the work for those runs. This is good stuff here from USRC. Again, Imran just trying to get the precision there with his fields. Zakir just was taking a quick double check. Tanvir Afzal, dangerous man here, Tanvir Afzal. Just played out a few dot balls here getting started. Not ready. Not ready. Something went wrong. Oh, Shiroi Watson not ready. My mistake. Thought the batsman wasn't ready.
Umpire just helping batsman take guard.
Helping the batsman take guard, yep.
Zakir cut higher, so in the zone.
He just wants to get into it. He just wants to be steaming in every ball, making an impact here, breakthrough. Down the leg side to wide now. Zimmer's missed it. Short fine leg tidies up, but that's just free runs. We saw a few wides from Pakistan Association as well. These free runs just ease the pressure a little bit. Zakir not happy, slapping himself. Yeah, it's a wide and one. He's taking off the sleeves, Zakir. That was the reason he bowled the wide, getting in his way. Come on, Zakir.
Yeah, boys.
Energy really good here from USRC. They're feeling confident here. Here he comes. Really full straight, very good ball. Waqas Khan quick and mid off. Very good cricket there again. Zakir looking the part here at the moment, looking up for it. Not as quick as Shahryar, but landing in good areas, and that's all he's got to do here. Ahmed Khan, even doing a bit of gardening, trying to get his eye in. He's on 6 of just 9, Ahmed Khan. So still just getting his innings underway. Not known for being an exceptionally rapid scorer at the start of his innings, but can catch up towards the back end. He's known to be a good anchor player and then finishes strong. Good back of length ball to Ahmed Khan. Just trying to get his eye in here at the moment. He's lost 3 wickets. Last thing you want to do is a little fourth and play a stupid shot, and the bowling's been good. He's doing the right thing. But this is where USRC have done so well. They've taken these early wickets, and now it's just an uphill climb for PACC if they're to win this game. Tanvir Afzal the other end. He'll need to go big. He'll need to score 50 here at the very least. He knows his team needs him once again to bail them out. Time and time again. Here comes Zakir. On the stumps. Runs half the one. Imran couldn't collect quickly, but they were through safely anyways. Easy single in the end. So Ahmed Khan just knocking that in the gap for one. Tanvir now on strike. Can he go for a big hit to end the over? He's yet to score a run. He's got 4 dot balls, got off striking still wide. Here comes Zakir. Bang goes Tanvir, catches the call. Waqas Khan takes it, and that's the 4th wicket. Zakir has done it with the ball as well. Waqas Khan with the catch. Cheers all around. Slowly, not even trudging off here. Tanvir Afzal just can't believe what he's done. Just can't believe what he's done. 4 down. USRC, not only are they sensing history, this could be a real thrashing. This could be a massively one-sided victory at this rate. 21 for 4, 24 for 4. Phenomenal from USRC. They've been on fire today. Zakir and Akbar have done the job in the power play. Waqas Khan is not dropping those at any point. Tanvir has not even reached the 30-yard circle. He's just... he can't believe what he's done there. I think that's young Hassan Khan Mohammed coming in. Surprising choice to send up the order, Hassan Khan. I know he's been working on his batting, but you've got Hafiz Khan, Alia Mohammed, who are on paper actually batsmen at the youth level. This big opportunity to give them a crack, but instead it's the fast bowling Hassan Khan, keeper of a few big hits, sent up the order, getting stretches in. My word, you've got a couple of youngsters who've played as batsmen. You got Huzaifa who's played as a batsman as well. I think it'll be a nice opportunity for them to come and try to construct an innings. But Hassan Khan can hit a long ball, so maybe they're looking for some boundaries, some impetus, get this run rate back up, put some pressure back on USRC. What? talking about if they want a slip fielder now. Ah, they ain't confident here, USRC. I think Imran's going to tell them, no, what's working is fine. There's no need to change this. No need to get silly and start bringing gullies and slips and silly points. Stick to the basics. Ah, he's called his mid on up. Zakir is happy to have his mid on up in the circle. Doesn't think. Either he doesn't think Hassan Khan can clear him, or he's daring Hassan Khan to clear him. We saw Zakir hit Hassan for a few sixes in the first innings. So here's a chance now for Hassan to return the favor. Isn't there? Here comes Zakir Hayat into Hassan Khan. Low full toss. Oh yeah, Sherry Khan push back onto the boundary now. Tidies that up for one. So that's Hassan Khan off the mark. And I think he's probably been sent in to give this inning some impetus. Give them some energy. The run rate is flagging. You know, if you've lost wickets, but they've got batting depth, as I mentioned. You know, they've got kids like Alian, Hafiz, Azefa, all who can bat. Anas Khan's capable of a few bombs. I see him swinging the bat there. I think.
Bar continuing.
Who's going? Yeah, Akbar Khan's been phenomenal. Why wouldn't he continue? 2 overs, 1 for 6. I think PSC's strategy here is to try to get that run rate up, try to get some boundaries while they're still in the power play. Hassan Khan's more than capable of that. Working very hard in his batting. National team set up as well. So he's going to look to score a few quick runs here. And hopefully get Pakistan Association back on track run rate wise. And they've got the depth to finish the chase off. It's just 4 wickets in the power play. So it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Akbar Khan has sent third man to the rope. Keeper still standing up. Deep square leg back. 2 overs, 1 for 6 so far, and 1 really good run out for Akbar. USRC all over Pakistan Association here, 25 for 4. Eyeing that first ever Premier League win. Really good ball around the stumps. Inside half of Hassan's bat. Down to square leg for a single. 25 for 4. Phenomenal from USRC. 26 for 4 now. Now they've called third man up for Hamid, which is interesting. And who's going to go back to the rope instead? Long Gone has gone back. So they're playing to the strength of the batters here. They're giving Hamid that single down the ground because they know he likes playing straight. So they've kept third man back for the edge in case of Hassan Khan swings hard at one. But Hamid's very smart and he tries to get that little dab down the third man. Can't beat Sharia though. Got it straight to him. Maybe a little bit finer. Might have gone for 4. I definitely had the legs on it. Just aimed at the fielder, so no run. So that's the challenge here now. Pakistan, they have to balance that fine line between attack and defense. He lost 4 wickets. He rebuild, but at the same time, you can't let that asking run rate get into double digits. It's already in the 9s. So really, really tricky here for Pakistan Association batters. Really tricky for Hamid. He's definitely got to bat 20, but how does he bat until he gets there? In the air, over the offside. Very good shot there by Hamid Khan. Beautiful looking shot. I think Akbar maybe just missing his length a little bit there. Maybe a bit too full outside off stump. And since he's driven over the field for 4 runs. So very good shot. Hamid Khan easing some of the pressure with that. Pakistan Association moved to 30. As we're in the final 3 balls of the power play. High run rate 9.3. According to Duckworth Lewis, the power score at this point will be 62. So if it does somehow rain down, USRC would emerge victorious. We've got the minimum 5 overs in. We've got all we need for a result.
Wasp at 3%.
Wasp at 3%. What does Cricket's Q say? Cricket's Q loading for us as well as Akbar Khan runs in. Last ball is over. Tight on the stumps. Good running from Hassan Khan there. Called for it. Ran through. Put the field under pressure. A bit of a fumble. Gets the run. 32? 31 in the power play? No, it's not over yet, but still a couple of balls left. Sorry.
Still a few balls left.
Still a few balls left. My bad. 14% win rate as per Cricket's Q. 14% win rate as per Cricket's Q. Cricket's Q has been a lot more optimistic than Wasp has today. 2 balls to go. 31 for 4. Akbar Khan trying to end this power play strong. Conceding his first boundary, I think that was. In the pads, worked away again. Surely he's running on the pitch at this point. Coming back for 2. Well run, well bowled there. Good running again. Hassan Khan showing that energy, showing that fitness, coming and running hard. Hamid Khan, as we know, very fit, very fast in the stumps. hot day for everyone involved. We're just about to get to the end of it. USRC sensing a historic win as we end this power play. Low full toss. Maybe it's almost a yorker. I think getting a good stride forward turned it into a full toss. And very good spell from Akbar Khan. The power play. One up the sleeve. I don't know if you want to bowl it, but 3 overs, 1 for 14 in the power play, along with that run out of Zishan Ali. Phenomenal effort by him. Look at that worm. It's trailing well behind. Pakistan Association needs something special there. Down with the power play. And Ehsan Khan, first time of spin today, is coming on from the Argyle Road end. It's not the end you often see spinners bowl from. They prefer to bowl from the softball end most of the time with the longer boundaries. But here he is at the Argyle Street and Ehsan Muhammad. Very, very effective spinner at Premier League level for USRC. Very good prospect. Big, tall spinner, gets good bounce, gets good revs in the ball. Very accurate as well. And he'll be having a very good platform to work with. His side is very napped, 4 wickets. Danger man Tanvir Afzal's out. Hamid Khan is working his way into this innings. Hassan Khan, not a proven batting quality at this level, although he's got some talent. So Hassan Muhammad will fancy himself here, some good chances to get a few wickets. He's got to slip in. Long on's back, mid wickets back, long off is back. 2 in on the leg side, 2 in on the offside, 3 in on the offside. So pretty attacking field. We're out of the power play, only off the 3 boundary riders. It shows like the faith the captain has in him and his own confidence at this stage of the innings. 4 down after the power play. Don't think USRC respected that in their wildest of dreams. And that's been driven where it's really good fielding at cover by Ali Skawat. So USRC is still looking very, very sharp. They want this. They want that historical win. Here comes Ehsan again. Back of a length, bit of turn. That's very nicely worked into the gap. Waqas Khan doing the hard work in the boundary. Make sure they only get 1. Look at it. Everyone's getting involved. Everyone's backing up. Everyone's running around the field. Energy is phenomenal here. Our camera's glitching a little bit. Bear with us. Not quite sure what's causing that. Might be the heat, might be the wind. But hopefully it settles down soon. It's glitching a bit, our camera, apologies for that. Ah, very lovely ball there from nice and full and straight, just played back to him for no run. Under real pressure here, the required rate starting inch towards 10. Camera still glitching, might have to shift to the other camera if this keeps up. Being very full and very well driven. Shift to camera 2. Just keep this going for now. Hopefully it just fixes itself. Alright, here we go. Very good over here. Ehsan got a couple of dot balls into Hassan. So only got 1 run of this over so far. Again, that very nice length. Ehsan is just really good at this level of cricket. He really knows what he's doing. And the balls is very good and sets his fields. Again, the Mission Road wicket, Kwong low pitch, always has something in it for the spinners if they can get enough runs on the ball. Catch it, the call, it's gone over his head. And it's hit the side seam for 4. So nearly a chance there. It's been struck straight back over him. Safest part of the ground, they would say, hitting back over the ball's head. Nice boundary then over there, Pascal Station, but it's just 5 off the over. So pressure still on them here.
Required rate is now just over 9.5.
9.8 now.
Yeah.
So the camera's still glitching.
Yeah.
Camera still glitching as we go. Akbar Khan. He's bowled very well today and he's going to get the final over of his spell under his belt now. They still have Gencor Muhammad.
It's okay there.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it just stuff's correct. Sometimes it's a bit of the wind or... Gencor Muhammad still has yet to bowl. Still 4 overs up your sleeve of a national team spinner when you have the opposition 38 for 4. What a luxury for Imran Arif right now. Akbar Khan's going to bowl out. I believe Ehsan's going to keep coming on from this end, which means you could see Gencor in at the 10th over. Incredible. Here comes Akbar. Catches the call. They have a long on. 1 bounce to Zakir. Everyone wanted him to take a catch, but I don't think he could have reached it. Opting for the safe option of fielding it on the bounce. Everyone kind of wanting Zakir to go after the ball and put in the dive. Come on, Zakir. He's done a lot today, Zakir. He's scored those 40 runs in just no time. He's taken already a very good catch and he's gotten a wicket. Soccer's done a lot today. Forgive him for not charging in hard on that ball. Here comes Akbar again. Back outside off stump. Yeah, I think chance for a run out. It's another keeper. He's whipped the stumps off his appeal. Hamad very fast in the stumps. Was that Hamad's call? I think Hamad saying it was my call. Trust me. Hamad got there in the end, running to the danger and puts the dive in. So it's all happening here. Pressure really showing here on the other side one, boys. Sorry, Pakistan Association boys. Huh? It's glitching again, I camera, yeah. It's okay, I think we'll power through for the rest of the match. Seem to having some cable issues there, but hopefully we don't miss anything major with the glitch. Here comes Akbar yet again. Good ball outside stump, just played to cover for no run. Collecting these dot balls here nicely. Akbar. He's bowled a lot of dots today. Anyway, we can get the stat. I don't know how many dots. Bit of an effort to count those. We'll leave that to you guys to figure out. He's bowled a lot of them. Here comes Akbar again. Really full, bit of drift in. Driven to long off for Zakir. Tidies up. Only one run. And the acquired rate is now ticked over 10. Acquired asking rate now in the double digits. So pressure really on Pakistan Association. You need to find a few boundaries quickly. They can't let this get to 11, 12 and over, 13 and over. Chasing 50 in the back four, you know, like to think there's a chance at Mission Road. There's always a chance, but it might just be one mountain too high to climb for them. So you need to keep that asking rate within reach. If it's going to be 10, it's got to keep it at 10. Here comes Akbar. Oh, he's got that pass infield. Bit of uneven bounce coming off the Astro. And they get two, I think. Well batted. Oh, they only got one for that ball. So 4 singles and a dot in this over from Akbar Khan as he's getting ready to bowl the final ball off a spell. It's been 18 runs, I think, of 3.5 overs. Really, really good from Akbar. Low full toss, it's straight to the man in mid-wicket. That's been missing out there, and Akbar Khan, phenomenal 4 over spell, 18 runs on a wicket, and a very, very good run out of his bowling. He's on the job for a side here. Seems to have done something as well here. He's called for physio or something. Seems to be suffering from a bit of cramp. I believe the heat is sinking in. Yes, heat seems to be. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a substitute fielder here as Akbar Khan. His bowled his 4 and has come off. Bit of cramp. Again, the heat has done a number on everyone here today. And Mohammad Aryan coming on as substitute fielder. Mohammad Aryan, another recruit from Lil Saiwan in the off-season. A very, very good fast bowler. Athletic young man. Very fit. It'll be a good to have a fresh pair of legs on the field for the USRC. He's running around, diving, throwing himself around. They've been very good in the field, USRC today. Energy levels have been superb. And they're chasing a historic victory here. Pakistan Association need 10 and over to win this. If they lose, it'll be the second loss of the Premier League T20 for them this season. And it'll be USRC's first ever Premier League win. They're getting their USRC. They're one step closer every over they bowl. Asking rate keeps climbing. Wickets keep tumbling. This partnership is hung in there.
10.2 now.
10.2 the asking rate.
We've got 2.5.
They've got a little bit of partnership going on here. Hassan Khan, 10 of 10. Hits that down to long on. Short and wide from Hassan, but pulled to long on for just 1. Singles 1 really cut it for Pakistan Association here. It's nice to see Hassan building innings. Nice to see Hamad building innings. They're going well, but at some point they're going to have to pull the trigger and go hard off their bowlers because this asking a runner ball is not going to have to stay up with the asking rate. So they're going to have to find something from somewhere. Nicked over the slips. Is that got enough legs on it? Oh, really well fielded there. Number 30. I think that's. I want to say Shahir Khan, but I'm not sure. Not sure. It's Owace, number 30. I think it's Owace, number 30. Very good fielding there. One-handed pick up and throw. Good stuff from USRC. Again, the fielding today has been spot on. The commitment and energy in the field has been excellent. Real belief they can win this game. Driven down to Waqas Khan and long off, who fields it, and it's only 1 again. So very, very good here, USRC. Don't mind this at all. a lot of pressure on USRC. Short out house stump. Cut again into the offside. That might go all the way to the defensive forwards. A bit of a chase here. Puts the slide in. Keeps it in there. Shad will see if the man there offside, doing really good effort there. Oh, it's been signalled for. He's collided with the field while fielding that one. It's been given 4 runs. Imran's having a word with the spinner here. Too short and wide there. Much needed boundary. PACC Association means they've got 7 off this over. So now they're trying to stay on track here. Ahmed Khan waiting for that poor ball, putting it away. Need a good partnership here, PACC, from these two. Here comes Hassan again. On the legs, flicked in the air. One bounce to Imran Araf at short mid wicket. Nearly a chance there. Nearly another wicket. Hassan again. Down the wicket, hit hard, yellow catch it. It's going to beat Waqas Khan away to the fence. Second boundary off the over. PACC Association now have got their 50 up with that 4, I believe. Yes, it is. The 50 is off PACC. They're on 53 for 4. This partnership trying to grow here a little bit. They've reached the halfway stage and they need another. They've reached 9 overs. So 10th over here now to be bowled by Qasam for Mohammed. Asking rate still at 10, but they've got the 10 they need in that over. So Ahmed Khan started to turn it on here. PACC starting to make a move on this chase. USRC, the game's not done yet for them here. They can't just keep bowling bad balls. They got to keep putting the pressure on. Qasam for Mohammed, tall leg spinner. Formerly of Lil Saiwan, now moved to USRC. First season with a new club. One of the big ticket signings in the off season. Here you go, setting his field. He's got something to work with now. He's got scoreboard pressure. He's got batters who are going to look to come after him. He didn't take a wicket in his first game. He'll be determined here to make an impact on this match. Hassan Khan, he knows Hassan Khan well. They've bowled and batted against each other in nets a lot. He'll fancy his chances. Ahmed Khan also in the national framework, there and thereabouts. You see his field. He's got a sweeper on the offside. He's got one sweep on the leg side, long on, long off, both back. Here comes. First ball, beautifully bowled. Oh! Replay of that, please. I think that was a catch chance there. It was hit straight back at him. Got his hands to it. He's a tall man. He has a good reach. Just bobbled out. Nearly a wicket first ball. Would have been huge. Hassan Khan gets a life there. Gazumfar though creating chances right away. That was a very good ball. Here he comes again. Full toss, heaved away to the leg side, fielded there as well, so it's only going to be 1 run. Around the grounds here, check a quick score update. What's happening? The Divas, the Women Division 1 game, they scored 102 in the 20 overs, and Sunrisers are now 15 for no loss in the run chase. Also at the Premier League game, low scoring thrillers unfolding. The Kwong Cricket Club, 24 for 3, chasing 94. Tune into that game if you want to see a lot of wickets fall. Meanwhile, over here, another single against Qasam for Mohammed. Babar Hayat still out there for KCC, 20 of 17. Waqas Parker, 2 of 5. Batted very well last weekend for them. So they've got a bit of batting depth here. Bowling attack. Ellis Scrivener's taking a wicket right away. Harun Shah catches the call. No run. It's a lot of excitement for not much. It's hit hard back to the bowler. Azaz Khan was run out while facing a ball by Luke Jones. So exciting game over there at Kwong Cricket Club. We have a live stream of that. You can go check that out. On today's live stream here, there's a fumble by Awais in the circle, which lets the batsman come through for a single. So there's a fumble there. Gazumfar though has bowled very well here so far. He's given 3 runs away in his 5 balls. Dropped catch on his first over of his own bowling, putting down a return chance from Hassan Khan. But has bowled pretty well there. He had a high full toss second ball, but it's been on the money since then. Where is this one going to go? He's trying to step across and be cheeky. All he can do is dab it to show third man for no run. So another quiet over here for USRC, and they won't mind this. They'll take these quiet overs. Asking rate now 10.9. They'll just keep building this pressure. That's all they want to do is keep building this pressure. And that's what Imran told his dunk spinner Hassan at the other end. I want you to just keep building me pressure and getting me dot balls. Let's see if Ehsan's going to continue. I think he will, but there might also be a change in bowling at some point. Meanwhile, as you can see, like Gazanfar having a word with Imran about what he wants in his field and what strategy he wants to adopt for his next over, what he feels the batter's trying to do. Ahmed Khan, on the other hand, was going to call for a cap. I think he's realized the fast ball is coming on the ball, so he's told them, never mind, I'll keep the helmet. You see the umpires having a bit of a chat here as well with the USRC senior, the think tank at USRC, as you would call it. Zakir Hayat getting ready to come back into the attack. Picked up a wicket already. He's left his impact in this game already. Wicket, runs, catch. Shiroi having a bit of a chat here with Imran. Not sure about what. Might not be about the over 8, but they're having a conversation here about something. Anyways, cricket's about to resume here. Pakistan Association 10.9 needed, 109 needed in the last 10 overs. 56 on the board, 4 down.
Captain has been informed for 4 minutes behind.
Yep, the captain has been informed that he's 4 minutes behind. So Imran 4 minutes behind the over 8, but you know, when you have a historic win on the offering, what's a few minutes here and there? Come on, Zakir Hayat, he's into ball now. Short on the leg side, put away. God, what a deserve, you could say. No way needs to be bowling. Hassan Khan, he'll be looking to get some revenge. He copped a bit of stick from Zakir in the first innings. We want to get his own back here. Fast bowler versus fast bowler. Gets a boundary there. Change of field here for Hassan Khan. By the looks of it, they're going to add more protection to the leg side boundary and bring in the third man. Shahid Wasif giving some advice to Imran Arif. So they're going with 4 sweepers on the leg side for Hassan, with the third man in the circle. We saw Tanvir Afzal adopt similar fields to good effect. So Zakir's got protection there to attack the stumps and bowl a bit short if he wants to. Hassan moves across the stump and belts it into the gap of offside before. So this is what they wanted from Hassan when they sent him up the order. They knew that he is capable of hitting these boundaries, of getting these big shots away, and he's got a couple away here. So now the innings starting to pick up here for Pakistan Association. This partnership now worth 40 of just 33 balls, 6 boundaries. So these two starting the rebuilding process here. And now USRC, they're sensing they can still win this. They're still well ahead. But these boundaries coming at this end, at the Argyle Road end, a couple of boundaries last over from this end, 2 over here. You need to find someone to plug this up. They've got a Gazanfar from the softball end to get through 4 tidy overs, but who's going to give them that pressure from this end? Ooh. Now that's good teamwork. Imran Arif puts in the sprint, dissuades the batsman from taking the run, and even though he couldn't collect cleanly, Shahid Wasif was right behind him there to pick up the ball. So might have been a run there, an offering, but really good effort by USRC again, just keep it to a dot. Good pressure. So USRC trying their best here, putting in the hard work. Like I said, they just need to keep building this pressure from their end. Here comes Zakir. Better ball, nice and full once again to Imran Arif. Once again, no runs. So as long as you're not giving Hassan something he can get under, something he can't cut and pull, you might be okay. If you're trying to force him to hit into the leg side, the cow corner region, hit on the ground, you're attacking the stumps, you'll be alright. Zakir knows this as well. He knows that's where his area's got to be. That's where he's got to keep it. He's already picked up a wicket today. He'd like to pick up another. Here he comes. 2 balls to go on this over. Again, high on the pad, I think. It's not going to be out. Yeah, pretty high on the pad there. So Hassan walking across the stumps, trying to work down to the leg side, gets hit high on the pads. There we go again, just trying to attack the stumps. Thereabouts. Zakir Hayat doing well, and Hassan likes to take a little step into the offside before he plays the ball. He's just cramping up for room by attacking those pads. Really good bowling here. Now from Zak coming back well after a couple of boundaries. Just 3 dots in a row. How is he going to end this over? Already 8 off it. If he can get out of this one with another dot or just a single, it'll be alright for USRC. Really full right in the block hole. He digs it out. Shahid Wasif. Well fielded. So Zakir gets a good Yorker in the end of the over. 9 off it. Pressure still building because the required rate now above 11. So now less than half the innings to go. Acquired rate of 11. Game is set up nicely here. Still a lot of firepower in the PACC batting. Anas Khan to come. We know that Hafiz and Alian can bat. Who else have they got down there? Have the team list? We know Hafiz and Alian can bat. Anas Khan still to come. Waheed, Huzaifa can bat. Still got a few guys who can bat. Waheed, of course, likes to go hard at the ball. Could probably pull off a few boundaries, but wouldn't want to be relying on him to finish off the chase. Got a few other more senior batters up there. Got to do the job. Here comes Gazumfer. Down leg side, given a wide. Not a lot of turn there for him. He's probably looking to pitch on leg and spin it across, but not much turn there. Gazumfer now. Getting ready again. Had a chat with the skipper about the field setting, and he's moved the man down to deep into it. Here he comes, bowling to Hassan Khan. 23 or 22, Hassan batting well. Catches the call, but it's safely dinked away down the long run for Hassan. 11.09 the asking rate here. Wickets in hand 6. You can see the equation on the screen. 9.853 needed. Tough ask. Gazumfer's getting into his work here. Going to Hamid Khan. Hamid Khan dances on the wicket. Hits it hard. Look at that fielding effort of his own bowling. Ah, again, clever. They are very clever to get the ball and throw it back at the stumps. Saw Akbar Khan get a similar run out earlier. This time Hamid Khan running his crease. But very good feeling of your own bowling like Gazumfer. And that's just again another dot ball, another bit of pressure. Turning the screws a bit tighter here on his end. That one turned off the stumps. But very safely worked in the leg side. They ran the first one hard, but yeah, no second round offer there. I don't think Gazumfer wanted the first one to be run there. But they got it comfortably in the end. 3 of 3, it's over. USRC won't mind them taking under the asking rate for a few more overs. Let the keep pressure keep building. Boundaries are good for PACC, but they're not getting them frequently enough. Appeal for the LBW, nowhere close. Good ball again, not a drop ball. The pressure keeps building here. 97 of 50. And a player like Gazumfer, he knows what to do when his team's on top in a situation like this. He knows how to keep the screws applied. He's calm in the situation. He knows what it's like to win these games at this level. This is what USRC desperately needs. Someone in their squad who knows what it's like to win. Head hard, head down, it's going to be one run. USRC of course have not won a game at Premier League yet. So someone like Gazumfer bowling these overs is absolutely valuable for him. He knows what it takes to finish this game off. He's bowled very well here, 7 runs in his 11 balls so far, the last one of this over coming up. Bowling Hamid Khan. Goes for the sweep and he's bowled him! And there we go, the pressure. The pressure has yielded another wicket and another big wicket. Hamid Khan, the next guy to slowly trudge off the pitch. 5 down for USRC. Gazumfer Mohammed has delivered. End of the over. 5 down. It's a very quiet dugout. It's a very calm USRC team right now on the field. No whooping and hollering. I think they know this game is in their pocket. Very professionally, very calmly, just telling themselves, game's not done, but we are ahead. Let's finish this off. Let's see who comes in next for Pakistan Association. As Hamid Khan, the new batter, slowly trudge off. Useful innings by him again, but just needed the acceleration. Needed to find a way to keep boundaries coming from both ends. Couldn't find a way to score off Gazumfer. And that's another wicket. And walking in now, I think will be Anas Khan. And meanwhile, over the Kwong Cricket Club, all the drama, 28 for 4. KCC, Elliot Scrivener, 2 for 2 in 2 overs. But Babar Hayat, 22 with 2 sixes. It's all the twos, all the stuff happening there, folks. Exciting game over there. If you feel like USRC have all but won this game, be sure to tune into that game instead. A lot of exciting drama there. Meanwhile, I can confirm it is, in fact, Anas Khan, who's come out to bat for Pakistan Association, and it's Imran Arif. We mentioned him as a bowling option. I figured he wouldn't bowl unless absolutely needed. And I think the fact that boundaries have been leaking from this end has inspired him to say, you know what, I'm going to come on here and squeeze out a quiet over or 2. Just keep the pressure building. There we go. He'll be running in to Hassan Khan. Short ball goes nowhere. So there we go again. He set his field to 4 boundary yarders on the leg side. And a man in the circle. Was it 3 boundary fielders on the leg side? Oh, he's got 3 boundary fielders on the leg side. Imran Arif. And a man in the circle. So he's got 4 on the leg side. He's told Mid off to stay up in the circle. Third man's on the rope and a deep sweep on the offside on the rope. So he's got a plan in place for that field. First ball's clamped up Hassan for room. No run. Here comes Imran again. Again, tight on the pads. Just off the pads. And it's going to be a leg by, I presume. Wait for the umpire's signal. And it is, in fact, a leg by. Anas Khan, left-hander. Capable of this undestructive innings. I remember him hitting, was it the last ball 6 or last ball 4 to win Pakistan Association a Premier League game not too long back. I have even been in the final, if I'm not mistaken. So, Anas Khan, capable. Has played for Hong Kong as well, in case anyone's forgotten. His cricket info profile has him as an opening batsman. I don't think he'll bother telling him to change that at any point soon. But here he is down at number 7. And he's got a job to do as a finisher. Asking rate 12.5, more or less. Wasp has him at 2%. Cricket Q a bit more optimistic, but not optimistic enough. Imran Arif coming around the wicket. One sweeper on the offside. Lots of men back on the leg side. I think he's actually got 3 men back on the leg side as well. Oh, he's just gone wide there. He's gonna have to bowl that one again. Free run as well. The left hand right hand combination can be tricky as a bowler to adjust to. Here comes Imran again after that wide. Catches the call. I think it's going to go safely over the infield. It won't be 4. Zaka puts in the dive, gets the throw, takes a chunk of turf up with him. And it's just 1 run.
Cheers.
No problem. Cameraman dying of heat here. Camerawoman, sorry, and director dying of heat here as well. Yep, it's all accurate up to date. I put the did I put the 1 run? It's a 1 run after the wide. So put a 1 and then this ball. Tickle down to find out. Oh, it's 4 runs. Imran Arif just straight on leg, not where he wants to be. Hassan Khan gets that pull away. It's 4 off the bat by the looks of it. Just confirmed scorers. Yep, 4 off the bat. Hassan Khan, 29-28. Top score for his team here. Has proven a point by coming up powder. And has done the job with the bat. But can he finish this game off is what they're asking. Catches the call. That might be out. That is out. 96. Shahid Wasif takes the catch. Smiles all around. Imran Arif, the captain, has done the job for his team. Yet another wicket falls. That historical win. I think it's set in. I think history is already set in. I think they already know. There's a feeling of contentment on the field here. I think they just feel they've won this game. They finally have gotten over that hurdle of having never won a Premier League game. Still batting to come for Pakistan Association. I think it's Alian Mohammed who should be the next batter in. A very accomplished batter at the under 16 level. But of course, first time for him at this level. It's a big step up in competition. Let's see how he goes. Alian is indeed the new batsman, Alian Mohammed.
Different ball game here, the Premier League.
Yeah.
Best of the best. You'll be facing the best that Hong Kong's got to offer, including all the internationals.
I mean, I don't know if Alian's ever batted against Gazam Mohammed, but this will be a great experience for him to face an international leg spinner.
Baptism of fire.
And they'd be on the non-striker. Will they be on strikers then? They didn't cross, did they? He'd be on strike against Imran Arif, former county bowler. Not as quick today as he was in his county days, but still, probably quicker than most of the under 16 boys, I would say.
So he's got a reputation of being very fast, even at this level. Even in Hong Kong, he's still plenty of pace to handle.
Yeah, especially for a 16-year-old, 15-year-old coming up the ranks. Alian has played senior cricket before. He has faced the likes of Ayush Shukla, who's I think maybe a bit quicker than Imran. He scored runs against that quality of bowling, so Alian's got a bit of pedigree about him. He's faced the best young talent Hong Kong has to offer, some of whom are already playing senior cricket. It's now his turn to make the step up. There we go. It's a little inside edge on the pads in his first ball. No run. He played last game as well against KCC, banging down the order as well. Couldn't get going, but Pakistan Association 76 for 6. It's going to take something remarkable for them to win this. Imran Arif has just nabbed a wicket for himself, and you have to say USRC going to make history today.
No longer a case of needing one big over, they'll need a few here to bring that required rate down.
Yeah.
Currently 12.71. Wasp is a realistic 0%.
Wow. We saw Wasp at 0% last time around, except USRC were the receiving end. So they'll be happy that Wasp was not ticked over in their favour. They'll be happy that they've got the 0% on their side today. Anas Khan on strike to Qasam from Muhammad. He's got protection on the leg side in the deep, 3 men out. Plus a short fine leg. Here we go. Ball him off the inside edge. Gazamfar again. Muted celebration. Don't need to be celebrating. Just get back to your mark, do your job, get that win, go home. All smiles everywhere. Happy bunch of USRC, big grins. They've done it. They know they're doing it here. They've done it. They finally get that first Premier League win. They're going to be a happy, happy bunch. USRC finally making history. Anas Khan touches off. Maybe a bit premature for me calling this a win already, but with just a few kids left to come, I have to feel like it's them. I think in now is Hafiz Khan, a young batting prospect, Pakistan Association, who again is just coming in a bit late in the innings. Good experience for him, good, way for him to learn what it's like to compete at this level. I tell you what, if these two youngsters can pull for a win, that would be something remarkable. That would be historic.
I like the Wasp on that.
Oh my. Realistically, these two kids here just still trying to find their feet at this level. Early days for them, early experiences. They're both very accomplished at youth level, it must be said. Very, very good cricketers when it comes to their own age group. They're just making a step up here, and your first time up, first season, first couple of games at this level, with this kind of scoreline, this kind of pressure, this kind of asking rate, you have to say that Ghazaf was calling in the boundary riders. He's confident. Slip fielder, attacking infield. Just telling the young kid, come on kid, show us what you got here. Come on Hafiz, show us what you made of. Here we go, Ghazamfar. Tight on the stump. Yes, no, they get the run, a bit of fumble in the infield, they get the run safely. So off the mark, Hafiz, first run for him. Might have scored a run or two in the last game. I might have to check that. He's definitely scored runs at Premier League level now. Alian will be looking to do the same here. So yeah, it's been a poor batting up from PCC. Just never got going. Lost a wicket in the first over, and then 4 in the power play, and I think that was that. USRC very sharp in the field, very sharp with the ball. It's Zakir Hayat Khan here, that Shahid Wasi 50, getting them to a defendable score. Waqas Khan a good contribution with the bat as well. Akbar Khan, the power play bowling spell really good. That run out really good. Catching has been good from USRC. Energy's been superb. The bowling changes have all worked. Qasam from Muhammad now here, just shutting down this game in the middle overs, locking it down in. Really, really impressive performance, it must be said. And this is not just their first ever win. They've done it in dominating fashion. That net run rate boost keeps them in a hunt for a spot in the final. They can keep putting wins together. It keeps them open for that first ever final berth in the Premier League. We see HKC, KCC battling out in a low scoring game down at the Kwong Cricket Club. We have Lil Saiwan, who picked up a narrow win last weekend. This competition is this season's Premier League. Really exciting. Here we go. We're going to end this over, and then I'll give you a score update from the Kwong Cricket Club. Let's go for bowls. It's a little bit shorter, but he's nicked it. He's nicked it, and he's gone. So yet another down. 8 down there. That ends Alian's stay. I think Huzaifa Mohammed is going to be next. This could be over in a matter of a couple of overs, folks. And you may have enough time to switch over and catch the Kwong Cricket Club versus HKCC game. That is a real
double
thriller.
wicket maiden.
Double wicket maiden because brilliant. He is showing why he was such an important acquisition for USRC. He's starting off he didn't start off very strongly against Lil Saiwan, but this is a good spell for him. So meanwhile, at the Kwong Cricket Club, the hosts chasing 94, 42 for 5 and 10 overs. That is a difficult pitch to bat on.
I'd love to see what kind of state that pitch is in.
I would love to. We have a live stream. We can just tune in and check it out. Huzaifa Muhammad, the new batsman, in. And meanwhile, at the Kwong Cricket Club, it's up to Chris Carter and Devang Bostara to chase the remaining was it 51 runs in the last 10, and they are actually not favourites to win, if you can believe it. Despite scoring 93, HKCC at this point, as per the cricket skew, are 60% chance favourite to win the game. The batting team's only got a 40% win probability, which is now ticked down to 39%, and I bet Wasp has them a lot lower. So brilliant game up there, low scoring throw. Babar Hayat 28, caught behind off Kinshit Shah's bowling, scored half his team's runs, and he's gone now. What a phenomenal low scoring game that is. Do tune into that after this game ends, which could be soon, as Imran Arif beats the outside edge of Hafiz. He's got to slip in. I think they've got fine leg back, third man back, one deep square leg back, and everyone else in the circle. So only 3 men on the boundary and a slip, attacking field for T20. Sensing history, and they want this to be done quick. Not only do they want to make history, they want to make it before 5 p.m. Going well here, USRC. Up on the pads, down to fine leg. And they've got a fielder that will tidy up, so just a leg by. I think that'll be. Sharivata signaling to the scorers. Very good here from USRC today. What an outstanding all-round performance. We know this team has had a talent. We've talked about it.
Strike.
Yeah, the new batter on strike, Huzaifa Mohammed. Now, Huzaifa is a more than capable batsman than we're batting at 10, right? He's batted higher up in the Premier League in the past. He's got a good amount of talent, and I won't be surprised if he decides I'm going to knuckle down here and make sure I bat at 20. Win or lose, I'm not going to throw my wicket away here. But simultaneously, he might decide to have a hit. So let's see how this goes. Wide. Because Huzaifa, I know he can bat. He's a good batter. He's scored runs at various levels of club cricket. But
Just getting.
energy fading all around here. The fact that I said he might bat 20 overs does not make farms happy. You just get out. We can go home. Here comes Imran. Playing him as Huzaifa. This is about where his focus is today. Is he looking to have a hit, score some good boundaries, or does he want to sort of knuckle down and be like, you know, we may be losing, but we're not going to give it you easily. Yeah, that's got to be what Pakistan Association are thinking here. Honestly, they can't be just go in, have a hit, get out, game's over. They got to be like, there's net run rate at stake here. Let's get as many as we can before we get bowled out, or let's get many as we can in the 20 and not get bowled out, because that could make a difference. You know, you might still yet win other games, although with 2 losses under the belt, making the final is very, very difficult. So they've got to have that fight in them. You've got to believe that they still want to be out there playing and not just giving wickets away for no reason. So Huzaifa gets a single, opens his account. Hafiz is back on. Oh my, so that low scoring game I call on Cricket Club's a real thrill. I'd better tune in to watch that after this game, or even right now if you want to. Hafiz though, a very nice post shot, has beaten the fielder and has gone on his boundary. So that was a good looking shot from the young batter. He's an accomplished player. You know, he's done the job junior cricket, he knows what he's doing out there, and he got a friendly little half tracker, pulls it away very nicely. Good looking shot. There is batting talent to come in Pakistan Association, and I think the takeaway from this should be that we've got youngsters in the setup who can play. If our season's not going to great, the benefit is we've managed to expose them to high level cricket, get some experience into them, and next season after, come back strong. They're also missing a lot of players who are stuck in Pakistan due to the quarantine rules and have not been able to return to Hong Kong. So they might be a stronger outfit by the time we get to the one-day series later this season, the Premier League one-day series, and you know, by then they might look to mount a serious challenge for the title. But right now they just got to take the positives that they've got some good talent coming through. And despite the heavy losses in 2 games, they're competing, they're in the game for most of it, just not closing out. USRC though, oh, they'll be all smiles today. No complaints, no negatives, all positives. What a day for them. We're approaching the end of this game. Final 5 overs. It's that point in the match where I just feel like going through the motions a little bit. Batsmen just trying to make sure they bat out 20, score wherever they can. Don't think they're thinking about scoring 17 and over here. And USRC just trying to get through the overs quietly, quickly, efficiently. They're very happy, USRC. They're a happy bunch. Smile all around, laughs. They've finally done it. They're on the verge of a first ever Premier League win. Zamfar has bowled very well today. 3 for 7 in 3.1 overs. Yes, no is the call. Again, the energy in the field has been outstanding. Despite the hot weather, USRC have been excellent all day. Of course, winning the toss, a big factor in that. When PACC came out to field, it's probably the hottest point of the day. Felt like 43 degrees. We saw even an athlete like Tanvir Afzal pull up exhausted after 3 overs and have to come back bowls 4th after a break. So a lot of them just flagging in that heat. Tossed up, swept away, really good looking sweep shot that by Josefa. And 1 run. And the PACC's run chase started really poorly. I mean, Sunny Singh, 4 and a 6 in that first over. You thought, alright, game on here, 160 is on the cards. Skied one after that, Zakir Haya, very well judged catch. And then the following over, Akbar Khan fielding well of his own bowling and then running out Zishan Ali at the non-striker's end. And just at that point you could just sense USRC foot on the throat, didn't give up. 2 more wickets came quickly, no one got going, big hits didn't go anywhere, and the game slipped away from Pakistan Association. Down leg, bit of a lazy ball there from Gazamfar, and it's going to be an easy 4 runs, so that helps them tick closer to the 100. Pakistan Association. Shahid Latif not happy. Come on boys, finish strong, finish strong. He's right, there's still 4 overs to go here. Can't be getting complacent even though the asking rate is now creeping towards 19. Gotta stay in the game. Gotta keep bowling your good balls and end this game strong here. Get that heavy net run rate boost. Put yourself in a position where if you win your next few games, you're in for a chance in the finals. Lovely ball there from Gazamfar. Very good spell from Gazamfar. 3 for 12 in 4 overs. Wicketless in his first game, but has done the job today. You just give him a little bit of scoreboard pressure to work with. Give him batsmen who are looking to go after him. And he gets the job done. He's so good in this format. He's not upset about that 1 boundary conceded. He wanted to keep his economy rate below 2. He's now keep up to 3 because of the boundary. So understandably upset, but very, very good spell nevertheless. And Imran Arif, the captain, going and run a ball in his 2 overs, just shutting down the game here, giving his other bowlers a break, you could say. You know, they've done the hard work. His team has delivered for him today. He says, you know what, I'm going to do the hard yards here and have a bowl, shut down one end for myself, make sure we get this win. Here he comes into Josefa. Short. He's gone for the top edge, gone for the pull. He's got a top edge. Imran catches off his own bowling. So Josefa deciding today was the day he's going to have a hit. Took on the short ball, went nowhere. Again, smiles all around. Thumbs up. Are we good on time? I think just acknowledging, yeah, slow and over it, but that's not going to matter. We're going to bowl them out. Muhammad Waheed, number 11, comes in. This game, the fat lady has not yet sung, but she's warming up her vocal cords. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm stealing lines I hear other people say. Meanwhile, let's get a score update from the Kowloon Cricket Club. 46 for 6, the hosts. Hong Kong Cricket Club might actually successfully defend 93 in a Premier League T20 match. That might be the lowest score successfully defended in Premier League T20 history. Don't quote me on that, because we've been playing Premier League T20 for a long time and a lot of pitches. So I'm sure there's some low scoring games in there. But I cannot recall last time I saw someone defend 93. Not only that, but they might bowl them out for below 60. Phenomenal effort there. It is being live streamed. We're going to have video evidence of this for many, many years to come. So do hop on to our live stream and check it out. 46 for 6. As Imran Arif here to Mohammad Waheed. No, not Mohammad Waheed. They crossed at the wicket, so he's bowling off ease. Big wide, but really, really good by Umar Muhammad. Not often you hear a round of applause. Yeah, great take. Not often you hear a round of applause from the fielding side after a wide. It tells you how good the keeper did. They are a happy bunch, USRC. They are a happy bunch. Might even bowl out PACC below 100, get a massive win, get a big net run rate boost. After pushing Lil Saiwan hard last week to minimize net run rate damage, they have now picked up a thrashing win. So they will truly believe that with this win under the belt, and if Kowloon Cricket Club drop a game against HKCC, that points table is burst wide open. Lil Saiwan, USRC, HKCC and KCC will all have 1 win apiece. It'll be exciting things. I'm telling you, the Premier League T20 is shaping up to be really exciting this season. Very competitive league we have here. Very exciting, Smita sarcastically says as she's dreading her 90-minute commute back to Tung Chung. Chance for a run out. Oh, no run there. Not there. And they run there for Hafiz. 90 for 9. 3 balls have to go in this over from Imran. Can he finish the game off in this over? Can he get a 3rd wicket and send us all packing and back home before 4:45? Definitely tune in to the other live stream here if you feel this game is done and dusted. There's not much left to watch for. Although you are watching a historic win happen. USRC have never won in the Premier League before today, and if they get this last wicket, finish these last few overs for not many runs, they will pull off a historic win. But if that doesn't appeal to you, check out a low-scoring thriller over at the Kowloon Cricket Club, also being live streamed on our other channels. Wide ball there from Imran, so he's going to continue this over. Another 3 balls left to go. He has had a problem with a few wides in the past as well, but going through his overs nicely. Over there, Jason Davis and Chris Carter have a big job to do for Carlton Cricket Club. Here comes Imran. Can this be the last ball? It's a slower, high, full toss. Not going to be given a no ball, well below the waist height. Dot ball again, just patted back down by Waheed, the number 11. What do you do if you're in this situation, James? If you're the number 11, just want to try bat at 20, or just, like, you know, try to slog a few boundaries, connect, great. You don't connect, off to the showers.
I think I'd have a go here.
Have a go.
There is absolutely no reason why not.
Oh, he tucks under it. Have you heard about the fast bowler union? You're not supposed to bounce each other. Don't think it exists in Hong Kong. Doesn't exist anymore, really. It would just be Bumrah harassing James Anderson. I think fast bowlers union is well and truly dead. Here we go, Imran Arif bouncing the young man. Come on, show me what you got. I don't know, if I'm PACC, I still want to bat the 20. You know, firstly, not often you get a bat against top quality bowling on turf pitches and this level of pressure. So even if you're losing the game, you want to get those overs under your belt as a batsman, get the time in the middle, because just aids your development, helps you get your eyes in for the next game, whenever that is. And then the second thing I'm thinking of is net run rate. You get bowled out, you have 92 runs, you're all out, that's your net run rate. You can add another 5 or 6 just by staying on there. That little net run rate boost helps, and I know they may not be pushing for a spot in the final after losing 2 games in a row, but you know, you can still finish a higher position in the points table overall if you just take care of that net run rate. So I don't know, I just feel you gotta keep fighting till the very last ball. There's no point giving up. Smashing. Down. There we go. Here we go. As Ehsan Muhammad has come on to replace Gazamfar. Optimistic appeal. So if I'm these two guys, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, you've only got a handful of overs to go. It's 3 overs left. Back them out. Remain not out. Get Reading in your book. Get a few runs under your belt. Take your team to 100, hopefully. And yeah, you lose, but at least you do your bit to try and get that net run rate up. There's no point throwing it away. Here comes Ehsan again. Oh, he goes for the cut inside edge. You know, 2 young kids here, Waheed and Hafiz. It's not often they're going to get a chance to face such top quality bowling. They might not fancy themselves. I mean, Hafiz definitely fancies himself as a top order batsman. So from his point of view, he's definitely got to look to play a long innings, just get this experience in. Waheed may be a lower order batsman, but you never know that you can always improve on your batting. We've seen a lot of Hong Kong bowlers over the years work on the batting and become steadily better. I mean, Imran Arif himself, the captain of the USRC side, was a pure bowler for most of his career. Lower order batsman, now opens the batting at Premier League level. Because Zamfar Muhammad's worked on his batting, has improved. Ahsan Khan Muhammad, we saw today, Waheed's own teammate, massively improving his batting by spending time out there, spending time in the nets. That was a nice looking shot by Waheed, as I say that. It's a single. So you have to hope these PACC boys just stay in there, get the overs in the belt, make the most of this opportunity. May not win, but you can know if you hit a few nice shots, you may impress the selectors, impress the coaches. That's a heave over the offside from Hafiz, but there's a big gap there, and you'll get 2 as that's fielded. Yeah, I think he'll get 2. Shahid Wasif putting in a slide in the hard yards. And there are 2 runs for Hafiz. Alright. 95 for 9. Ehsan into the final ball. He runs through his over very quickly here. Again, optimistic appeal by pitching outside leg. Good over there from Ehsan. Again, just final formalities here for USRC. Asking rate now 35. We're not gonna see. I think, but 72 runs scored in 2 overs. 70 runs scored in 2 overs. I don't think we're gonna see that. And within a couple of balls, this could become more or less a mathematical impossibility. Tractors warming up in the background. We're all sensing an end to this game. Imran Arif just finishing off his spell. He's bowled well today for the side. Came on, did the hard yards towards the back end in the hot weather. His team, though, well truly ahead by the time he got the ball, thanks to Akbar Khan, Zakir Hayat and Sharia Khan, helping reduce that top order 24 for 4 in the power play. It's been USRC's game ever since. Imran just keeping it there at the wide line, left alone, no run. The game down though at Carlton Cricket Club, though. What a thriller that game is. Do tune into that game. If you're watching this game and think it's a bit one-sided, I tell you what, there's a low-scoring thriller happening just half an hour away from here. And we're live streaming that too, in that game. could be in for a very exciting finish. So go tune into the game, and then it's in the air. That could be the last wicket. Waqas Khan judges the catch and takes it, and that is history for USRC. Their first ever Premier League win, first win of the season, first win in their Premier League career on their third season, second attempt here, and they finally have pulled it off. Smiles all around, shaking hands all around. USRC have finally done it. They have finally won a game at Premier League level, and what a way to do it. They've bowled out Pakistan Association for 95 after scoring 164 with a bat. Shahid Wasif, their recruit last season, coming good this year with a 50. Good innings from Waqas Khan as well. A really good spell by Gazam from Mohammad Zakir Hayat. USRC's developed Zakir Hayat from the age group, and he's gone on and scored a quick 40, taken a great catch, taken a wicket. He's done the job for them as well. Good performances from Sharia Khan as well, and Imran Arif, the captain himself, taking 3 wickets and wrapping up this game. Really outstanding effort from USRC to pull off their first ever Premier League win. Pakistan Association, on the other hand, 2 losses in 2 games, and a lot of work to be done for the side. They had a hard shift out there in the field, struggled in the heat, couldn't get through the overs properly. Bowled decently, but came up across some really good batting. Waqas Khan and Shahid Wasif for a good partnership, then Zakir Hayat's cameo at the end. And then chasing a stiff target, they lost 4 wickets for 20 runs in the power play, and that was essentially the story of the game. They've been chasing the game ever since, couldn't get there. Useful innings from Hassan Khan and Hamid Khan showed some promise at the bat, but the fact that no one crossed 30 tells you all you need to know about the run chase. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you for watching this game. We're done with our coverage, and please hop over to our other live stream to watch the exciting finish of a low-scoring thriller between the Hong Kong Cricket Club and the Kowloon Cricket Club, and then join us again next week for more